like 3 weeks. Oh, it's Matt. Does it work? Oh my god, it does. Nothing broke in the interim. It's Matt. What's that on his desk? It's in the way. Oh, it's... Hello. Been saying I felt like I just finished the Dakin video. I fucking just finished 4. Alright, stayed in 4 of those fuckers. And I'm here. Daniel, right. I'm off me, mate. He's off. He's off. He's a bit off, Matt, at the moment. It's fine. There's many things. Daniel raiders. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Wait, what am I James? 20 months. That's a while. Wait. That's not 2 babies. That's 2 in a month, baby. That doesn't count. No train whistle for you. Mr. Gregory, 26 months. Also, not 3 babies. Thank you. Cheered 5 twiddles. Thank you. It's me and Sam for 19 months. Oh shit, that is 2 babies. Wait. Oh, for God's sake. Can I just say, right, as much as I'm fine doing the art prints, like the Patreon art prints, my fucking office, oh my god, it's just, I just open drawers and they're full of stamps and receipts and more stamps and envelopes are in that one. Fuck me. There's invoices, receipts, and stamps on top of my comedy noisemakers. I mean, like, what the fuck is that about? Get out of there. Get out of here, business documentation. That's the dichotomy of my life, I feel, really, is my desk drawer, which contains, what does it contain? Oh, yes, that is several business receipts from Ryman's and the post office, £200 worth of stamps, 2 GP referral letters, and 3 letters from Liverpool's Green Party about... Oh, and a letter from the bank. Wow. And below that, are my comedy noisemakers. I feel like if my desk drawer doesn't represent me, what the fuck does? Get out. Back in there. Anyway. As the second sub baby whistle, I did it. On a booming career for 9 months. Well, it's 2 sub babies. You don't know. As we established in prior streams, right? So a sub baby is obviously 9 months, right? And you'd think, oh, 2 sub babies, that's 18 months. No. You can't, you know, if you've just given birth, you can't really, like, be impregnated again for usually like another 3 to 4 weeks. And I found out, I looked it up during a stream just to confirm. So 2 sub babies would be realistically 19 months, which is the logic there. So that's the logic, and then subsequently it's 9 months, right? It's the first one's 9 months, but every one after is 10 months after the subsequent first 9 months, because again, of course, the gestation period. I've got to be scientifically accurate in my nonsense. Yeah. David Angel's 5 months. Hey, Buddha Corn, 15 twiddles. Hey, that's Daniel's. Right. That's 27 months. Fuck, that's a while. Wait, is that? Nah, see, again, that would be 3, but we're not. It's not 3. You're a couple of months off from 3. That's a thing. Jack 1098. 12 twiddles. Hey, man. Hi. Okay. Don't pay 25 twiddles. So I was watching Dan's stream, left to do something, came back, and Matt's here instead. Not sure how I feel about this. The story of my fucking life, really. Story of my life. The amount of times I'll be at Daniel's house, and he'll be doing something, and I'll be doing something with him, and I'll just wander off, or he'll wander off, and I'll come back, and he's just gone. Watching a movie, me and Dan and Rebecca sat out watching a film, you know. I wander off for 5 minutes, I get back, Daniel's gone, he's pooping, or he's asleep, or sometimes both. It's, you know, a roll of dice. Which one is it? And sometimes the dice, you know, lands on a fucking, like, question mark, and it's usually, the answer's both, if there's a question mark. Is my mic doing a weird... How does my mic sound? The levels are all over the place, which is odd. Is it sounding okay? Sounds all over the place. It looks all over the place. Well, I can't just have it work, can I? I can't just have it work. Would that be a true Matt stream if the sound just... If it just worked? That'd be... Oh. Oh, no, that's wrong. Hang on. Why is it all over the place? Oh, why is it all over the place? Oh! Oh, that explains it. That explains the thing. Where's the thing? Ting. Where's the ting? Where's the ting? Where's the ting? There's the ting. I fixed it. I fixed the ting. There's a dial on my compressor where if it's one click too high, it makes the threshold for the cutoff too high and it breaks. And if it's one too low, it's always open. So it has to be exactly where it's dialed in, otherwise it doesn't work properly. Although it looks like it's going down again. You know, we're just gonna yeah. We'll just keep it open today, eh? I can just keep it open. Fucking threshold nonsense. Bullshit is what I said. Actually, is it still doing it? It looks like it's still doing it. I just want it's too much to ask. Hey? Is it too much to... I'm just watching my little fucking, like, flibbly flobbly going up and down, all over the fucking place. She's all over the fucking place, she is. Wait, Hannah to 10 twiddles. We did it. I'm Buddha corn for 26 months. That's a while. That's fine. It's a problem. We'll get the problem later. Just hang on. Voos. Hi. I'm all right. Fine. Am I? I'm a bit all over the place. I am all over the place, but it's my levels. They look like they're like, I'm like, ba 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 ba, and they're just, the level should be reasonably consistent. That's how a compressor is supposed to work, but it's, oh, wait a minute. Wait, a stinky. Stinky. Right. That's not. Fuck it. How do you plug it in? I've used fucked up. Part of the rounds 20 numbers. Oh my god. Whatever I look for you know what, for the past like few, you know what I've done? Right, I spent 2 weeks straight doing fucking prints. 2 weeks straight. Also not rip headphone users. Again, the whole point of a compressor has got a loudness limiter so I can go, and it shouldn't peak. It's loud, but it shouldn't peak. It's loud, but it's not peaking. Well, it shouldn't be peaking. Maybe the compressor's a bit broken. Point is... the point is... I mean, it peaked my, AirPods, feedback. No, what's it called? Transparency mode or whatever the fuck it was, but, anyway. Look, if I can't turn people off in the first 20 minutes, what is the point? What is the actual point? Matt, have you considered how this would look someone watching you? There's 122 people watching me, mate. I mean, look. I don't have to justify myself. You know, you're here. You're sat here encouraging it, frankly. So if there's anyone to blame, it's actually you. Because I'm going to be me regardless if anyone's watching. So you either accept it or you kind of, you know, fucking off, mate. I was going to say sauna off and fuck off, but I kind of went fucking off, which doesn't really make any sense. Whatever. Not really watching, but listening in horrified silence. That's fine. I mean, I can't do that. I can't do the train whistle because it's obviously a whistle. It's in my mouth. It's how whistles work. But the horn, the clown horn, notably, right? I spent a couple of £100 on sound dampening foam for the room, both so I don't have to feel bad to my neighbours making loud noises because it should travel less, and also to reduce the echo, which I hear and have to process in post, but you don't. It's not up yet, but you know, you can scream with a whistle in your mouth. I mean, doesn't really work. Yeah, it doesn't really work. Gotta get rid of people. I mean, I have a rule that if anyone raids, if I ever get a raid, if I ever get a raid, I will immediately say cunt. Because a lot of people get turned off by the word cunt, and it's not to dissuade people, to be clear. It's just, you know, if you're gonna be bothered by it, you might as well get it out of the way there and then. You know if it's for you or not then. You know if it's for you or not. It's a filter, right? I'm gonna sit here, right? You know, I can be like, oh, fucking, you know, right-wingers are cunts, right? That's right in there, you know. Conservatives, cunts. Transphobes, cunts. Racists, cunts. Misogynists, cunts. Sexists especially. I see you. Cunts. It's filter. I got the game working correctly? I have. It's running at 45, 47, 57, 42. It's on the main menu. Why is it running around? I thought you did trans folks then. Oh, God. You know what, right? All my liberal... Actually, I was just going to do an impression of someone being like, oh, that'd be silly if someone's really liberal and hated trans people. But that is just terse, actually. So it's not really a... I do that. Occasionally, I do the, whoa, the bloody immigrants. You know, you do the whoa voice, right? Because A... You say something in a sarcastic tone like that, it's, you know, if I ever get voice clipped, then if I ever get voice clipped and the sound is me going, bloody, immigrants, you know, it obviously sounds like a piss take. What if I want a fucking Eminem voice, right? You know? You know, sometimes I can have a serious discussion about, you know, the sort of liberal media trying to stop me from fucking Eminem, right? If I want to take an Eminem, if I want to walk into the Eminem store in London, right? I walk into the shop, I go to the plushie section, and I find that green Eminem with the fucking high heels, right? I go there, in the store, right? Don't leave, not buying it, right? You're not making me buy it, right? I take a knife into the store, right? Now, you might be thinking, Matt, oh my God, taking a knife into a store in London, what's that? No, it's not terrorist attack, no. Cut a hole in the green M&M, and I'm fucking that green M&M. Right? Dick right in that slit. Now, it's full of polyester, granted, bit scratchy on the dick. But I'll make it work. I don't care if anyone's watching, I'm fucking that M&M. The liberals can't stop me. Anyway, anyway, those words are coming out of his mouth, aren't they? Ugh. Kind of my dick. No, plushie M&M, not an actual M&M, like a bit, you know, the M&M plushies, you know, the sort of like plushie M&Ms. I don't have a little toothpick going into an actual M&M. Jesus. Yeah, that's my right as a real man, right? That's my right. None of these. Oh God, none of these. That's my right. You know, I'm not one of these gender liberal, wokey, you know, queer, well, all these people, you know, who go into bathrooms. I'm not one of those. You know, I'm just fucking an M&M like a good hard-blooded cold American. Good hard-blooded cold American. Those words weren't in any sort of discernible order, but I feel like that fits in with the tone. You don't use bathrooms. You know what? Public bathrooms? I don't. Actually. I don't use public bathrooms. Because they're horrible. They're disgusting. Especially men's bathrooms. God. You know, it's the thing. This is the thing, right? All this discussion about people having the right to use public bathrooms. If someone's desperately trying to use a public bathroom, you know they're fucking serious. I don't give a fuck what I do. Right? Like, you know, God. First of all, who gives a fuck? You're just going in there to take a piss. Second of all, God, if you're willingly going into a public bathroom, fucking, mate, you have it. That's the thing. That's the thing. All these fucking turfs come out and be like, well, I don't want any of these fucking, you know, all these penis people coming into my bathroom to take a piss. Right, mate, if they want to go into a fucking bathroom, let them, mate. I don't know what they're fucking gonna do. If they want to go into the bathroom, they're gonna be, it's either that or they're gonna piss themselves in public. I don't really want that. You know? I don't want to be sat on the bus to a person pissing next to me. Sat out, a woman just pisses in the seat next to me. I'm like, oh my God, love, what you doing? She's like, oh, wasn't letting it, you know, try to get into the bathroom. Couldn't. And I'm like, wait, just stop. What's this about? Eh? What's this about? Fucking trans men, right? That shows a level of willingly choosing, making the choice to use a men's bathroom over a women's bathroom is a commitment. That, honest to God, like, look, right? Gender reassignment surgery, right? Everything related to that, all very serious, right? All shows obviously a huge level of commitment, right? It's very invasive surgeries, right? All the thing, but that pales in comparison to willingly walking into a men's bathroom. I'm sorry, like that is the most. Out of every challenge faced in life, that is the one that you can choose not to do, but they do. That's what they do. Urinals. What the fuck's that about? What's that about? What's the fucking urinals for? What's the... I used the bathroom the other day, right? Needed a piss, right? Won't use it unless I have to. I'm like, oh, Matty needs a piss, right? Matty needs a piss. Matty needs to shoot water out of his penis. Matty needs a piss. I won't use a urinal. I won't use them. They're disgusting. I hate them. I'm not using a urinal. I don't give a fuck. And there's like 3 stalls. 2 of them are out of order. 1 of them fucking just there's shit all over the toilet seat. I'm like, what is this? What's happening? Why? 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 Awful. It's not an intimate turn. It's just like as though if you're making the choice to use a men's bathroom, fucking have it, mate. I'd like have it. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, that's an aside. The car alarms are fun, says Jack with 89 twiddles. Good for you. Piss trough is not ideal. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I'm going to press this button. Hopefully it works. Does it work? Baby, does it work? Oops. Zoop-a-doop-a-doop-doo. Oop. Oh, hey! I pressed the lock button on my computer instead. It's fine. My last point of view is doing that. Yeah, again, it's a filter. Look, I'm not going to sit... Here's the thing. I respect everyone. Like, most of my friends and colleagues do this as a job, right? A lot of that job is attracting people and getting people to stick around and like getting people in and being like, oh yeah, you know, you're trying to get engagement, you're trying to make people stick around, you're trying to really sell yourself, right? I have never subscribed to that ideal. I understand it and I empathize with it. I don't subscribe to that. I'm going to be unapologetically me, and you either like that or you don't. That's been my policy through most of my life, really. Sort of self-confidence thing. I've always been accepting of the fact that a lot of people won't like you or me. I don't really give a fuck. I want people to like me. I want to show people respect and understanding and empathy and care. And I always will. But I'm not going to try and, like, censor. Like, it makes me sound like, whoa, bloody poor, you call all these liberals trying to stop me from speaking the truth. That trans people are people. I was going to say trans women are women, but I don't really like that phrase on its own because it kind of is not excluding trans men and other non-binary and genderqueer and everything. But you get the point. Well, yeah, no, I my streams are rambly and whatever, and I don't. If it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. Leave. Entertainment, it's free, right? There's no illusions here. You turn up for free. There's no agreement here. I don't owe you anything, and you don't owe me anything. So if you fuck it. Anyway, is the game audio on? Where's my button for it? Where is my button for it? Oh, I don't have a button for it. That's a concern. I've moved it. Whoops. Hang on a moment. Oh, the animation didn't trigger. I got a few weeks ago, I got a Stream Deck Plus or whatever, the one with the dials. And the dials are kind of useless at the moment. But I moved a bunch of my buttons around, and apparently one of the buttons I've just not put on is the one to unmute the desktop audio. Whoops. Let me just OBS audio mixer. There it is. The desktop audio. Oh my god, there we go. I've got a button for it now. Wow, the future. No, the animation's broken, but it's fine. Who gives a fuck? Well, the animation in works. Animation out doesn't. Bang! Game audio. Turn it down. Right. Yeah. I might you do this the money's over. You know, that's the thing, right? There's the odd occasion. I have occasionally gotten like an email from like someone being like, "Oh, I gave you, you know, like always no cubed emails." I was like, "Oh, I subbed to your channel, and I realized I don't like your opinions or views or whatever, and I would like a refund." And it's like, bitch. That's not how this works. Guys, you're not paying for access. You know, it's a tip. You know. Yes, you're not getting that back, mate. That's it. You can't. Can't. That's practically can't. There's no facility to do that. But even if you wanted to, anyway. Great. Hey, Matt, I don't agree with your opinion of buying a Mac. I'd like to give all the bits of somebody I've ever given you. Well, actually, Nerdcubed company bought a Mac. So, afraid you're going to take that up with Nerdcube Limited, which is... It's not my remit currently. Not in the office, you know. Gotta complain. I gotta take that to HR, really. I had the HR person, someone called... Wait. I've got the name here, right? The name is Matthew Collins. That's the HR person. So if you just contact them when the office is open, right, and I'm sure they will direct your query properly. Yes. You practically are Nercube Limited. No, I am. I've never liked the phrase like, "Oh, I'm part of the show, I'm off." It's like, no, anything that's not Daniel talking is me. I opened this when I got it just to test if it worked. So I like ran and that as the game. This is a game called Choo Choo Charles. It's a game about a spider train. It's a train that's also a spider.
I know it's been a while since we last spoke.
That's the game.
Something has happened at the mine. Supervising. No, trust me, you'll want to make time for this. You're looking for something big to keep your museum in business? Well, there's something big on that island. Real big. So many friends.
Wait a minute. Wait, a Scooby-Dooey? Sorry. I'm just suddenly realizing a bunch of my normal audio things aren't. For fuck's sake. Why? What the fuck, man? OBS tools, that one. Input name. Desktop audio. Okie dokie. Oh, that's slow. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry. It's been a while since I streamed. It's fine. Oh, that's how it works. Okay.
My own son are still out there. If anyone can bring this thing down, it's you. It'll be the biggest attraction your city's ever seen. And you can help an old friend. Yes, meet me on the docks at sunset. I hope you're ready for a little monster hunt.
I've opened it. It's a look. It's a train. He's a train. This is a spider train. He's a spider train. This made me realize when you have a map fucked up screen with technical difficulties. I don't have a technical difficulty screen.
Yes, sir.
Which I know sounds silly, considering, but...
Half train, half giga-spider from hell. We've been planning his demise for some time now, and have nearly everything in order. Just a few people to meet and places to see. Simple errands, you know.
What do you mean the game captured the wrong size?
Welcome to Aranerum, the island where miners dig their own graves. Stay close. Charles isn't the only thing to fear around here.
Loading and pause screen is cut off. So, there's a reason. One of the things I have changed in this new desk setup, and I've only streamed a few times since I've got it, is I am running an ultra-wide now. So what that... Some games, right, are great in that they scale the UI to 16 by 9, even if they're rendering 21 by 9. Some games don't. So you can see on the left of the screen there's a little thing. That's just telling me how to walk. You can see that. It's... Bleh. Yeah. Basically. Yeah, deal with it. Oh, there is that thing at the bottom right, though. There's a small UI element at the bottom right. Is that health? No, it's health. Fine, I'll scale it down. So you either have to stream in ultra-wide or play on 16 by 9. Well, I like to stream in ultra-wide. I just kind of stream at 16 by 9. And it just cuts the sides off. Because it's not... The thing is, there's nothing usually on the side of the screen. Generally speaking, the side of the screen is usually fucking empty. Where's the resolution? That's the one I want to play at. None of... Where's the... Where's just 4K? 4K? It's not size the motion of the ocean. F3 stream very low. Oh, the FOV is very low. Well, the FOV is up. None of them are 2160. Well, because if I technical, I just go to that screen. I don't have a dedicated technical difficulty screen because it seems a little not redundant, but like I could just go to that screen really. The 60 by 944. I'm not playing at 1440p. Thank you very much. Disgusting. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So. I feel the view so hard. It's maybe not 160, maybe like 130. And turn the camera shake down because fuck that nonsense. There we go. Good evening, sir. Ah, oh, there's a lean. Good evening. No,
there's a train shed at the top of the hill.
Okay. Oh.
One of the train operators was killed early on by the beast, so his old engine should be in there.
Oh, yeah, you had to modify a train.
If we can get to it, it could be an indispensable tool on our journey. Stay close. We don't want to be exposed for too long.
It's something. You've got to build a train, and then you've got to fight a spy. This is like a 2-hour-long game, for what I've been told, which is why it's a perfect stream game, because it's tiny. Yeah, the only thing, so the thing is, I'm happy to play most games in ultra-wide and just, crop them for the stream, because, frankly, there's... You're not getting the fucking little tiny bars at the bottom right, but I don't care. Fuck you. Basically. That does look like a drawn-on keyhole.
Ah, shucks, it's locked.
This game was built by one guy. You say that like I'm supposed to be surprised. Like, oh my god, one man built all of this? Like, yeah. Wow. Oh my god, I'm shocked. Wow, one person did this? Oh my god, this looks like it was made by at least two. Whenever I say about Space Engine, it feels like, oh my god, someone's built the entire universe by themselves, you know. It's like, oh my god, one person built this game? Whoa, calm down.
Not to worry, we can still find a way in. There's a small shack up the path that might have a key inside. Take this map, I just marked the location on it. See if the key is up there, and I'll look around some more down here.
Okay, thanks, guy. I've got to open the map using F. Ah! Fuck me. Oh my god. So yeah, you know, you get to fuck you. Ooh, the map's a bit laggy. Oh my god, it's huge. Okay, the blue. Okay, they're NPCs. This is the train line. I travel around on a train. Optional mission, required mission, weapon mission. Again! Oh my god, this was made by... Whoa, my god! How could one person make this? I mean, look at the quality of that map text. Wait. Is that... Wait, hang on a minute. Oh. I was like, why is that performing so badly, this map screen? It's because it's not a map screen, it is. It's not a map screen. It's not, it's just rendering the entire map. It's not a map screen, it's just zooming out on the map, which is why it runs like shit, because it's the whole game. Brilliant. Alright. Fucking funny, man. Okay, we're gonna go up the hill. There's a thing up here. We've got to get the train working. And, oh yeah, you can see the cat. Yeah, one of the, so, okay. If I do this. Oh, I didn't do anything. So, there's several ways I capture a game. And the old way I used to do it was I just did this capture method where it just automatically captures the window. But as you can see, when I do that, it's capturing just the ultra wide. So it's putting black bars, which isn't ideal. So my cheat is, so if I put my caps lock on, you're not seeing anything like that. But my cheat to get it to just do that without me having to manually crop every game in is I'm just doing a desktop capture. But when you do the desktop capture, you see like little bits and pieces like, you've turned your cap lock off because... I'm gonna be honest, right? When I got my ultra-wide monitor, I was fully aware that it would make streaming more awkward. There was not one part of me bought the ultra-wide and went, no, this will make it easier. I knew it was going to make it more awkward. 100%. I don't care. When 99.9% of the time I'm using my computer, I'm not actually fucking streaming. So fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I have the longest timeline in Final Cut Pro, and I'm fucking doozy, mate. Right? Playing games 21/9, fucking treat, mate. I don't give a fuck if it's a bit more awkward for the occasional time I stream. Oh my god, it's a big comical key. I press I to access the inventory. Oh my god, it's a key. That's small. That's not a small key at all. I'm not doing things awkwardly. I mean, yeah. You can't stream in ultra-wide on Twitch. It doesn't support alternate resolutions. Also, I wouldn't want to, because ultra-wide content is obviously... Like 5 people have an ultra-wide monitor. I just... Fuck it, man. I don't really... I like my monitor a lot. Well, mostly. It's not perfect. I wish it was higher refresh rate, and I wish it was a fucking OLED on micro LED, but Windows can't be tuned. It also, it's a slight problem now, as I used to have a 1440p 16:9 monitor, and this monitor, as you can see, is that resolution. It's 4K monitor, a bit on the side, so the top is 5K and the horizontal is 5K and the vertical is 4K. So previously, right, there were like 3 games I could run that would make the 3090 I've got sound like it was wanting to die and try to take off. And it was like Red Dead Redemption 2 and like 2 other games I can't remember. But there was like very little that would actually use the whole thing. But the problem is now, because every game is running at such a ludicrously high resolution, no matter what I'm running, the 3090 is like, oh! I'm playing like, I'm running fucking Choo Choo Charles, and I can just hear, whoa! From under my desk. I'm a big fan of 1610. Right, because you gotta understand, I have 2 monitors now, right? I have this monitor, which is a 21:9 monitor, right? And the other secondary monitor I have is a 16:18 monitor. I have an ultra wide and I have an ultra tall because fuck aspect ratios. Fuck them. Like my MacBook has a 60. Well, it's a bit taller than 1610 actually because of the menu bar. But I'm a big fan of that for general tasks. For general tasks, it's different. All my monitors have a different aspect ratio because. I have 4 monitors in total. I have these 2, which is the one I use. I have a 60:9 one off to the side that I use for just looking at information when I'm doing something on the work desk. And then I've obviously got the one built into the laptop, and all of them are a different aspect ratio. which means every time I move anything to a different monitor, I have to completely change the layout of what I'm doing. I don't know why. Like, some games have a problem with this monitor. A, because it's ultra-wide, and B, because it's so high res. And a lot of games, for example, you can see here, it's just not displaying a 16:9 option. That's like 4K. It's not. I can run it. I can run it at needlessly high. The 4090 is decent. I mean, we got the 3090 specifically for not ultra, but just for long term.
Good on you. Looks like you found it.
We didn't really have any intention of upgrading them again.
And lead the way.
Oh, it's Charles 2. It's not the spidery one. Oh. You know, one of the games I've been buying occasional games and sales and stuff to do on streams, and I got a few train games. I got a few train games. I got, like, Train Sim World 3 with some, like, British bullshit thing. I got Train Sim World 3 with the choo-choo train map, which is also conveniently in Liverpool. So it's like an older version of the station I use all the time. Ooh, explosives. And I thought it'd be fun to do a stream where I just get in a Steam train and figure it out, basically. I also bought another train. Like, I've got a lot of games that relate to just trying to figure out how a Steam train works, and honestly, God, every one of them I've gotten to when I've been testing them, I've gotten to the Steam train, I've looked at like 7 billion dials and been like, what the fuck? And I get this is just 3. Forward, backward, stop. That's all it is. That's all you need. That's all you need. Right, armor, train health. Okay. There's a gun for... Oh, they have infinite ammo. Oh, it's kickback. It's got kickback. Oh, dear. Oh, my God. Oh, dear. Okay. It's got infinite ammo. It's just over here. Oh, my God. I mean, as a kid, I was into Thomas. I was huge into Thomas as a kid. Here's the thing, right? I was saying this to a friend the other day, right? My friend works in, like, the model railway industry, right? And I get frustrated a lot because I like to think I dabble in most nerdy circles, but the key word there is dabble. Like, I dabble a bit in train nerd circles. Like, I watch some train people. Like Jeff Marshall and fucking, you know, train people. So I have a passing nerdy interest in train. But, like, it's passing. Like, I can hold a conversation with a train nerd, but I'm not a train nerd. Right? I'm a bit more into planes, but even then, I know some plane nerds, and I'm not a fucking plane nerd. I just dabble in train nerd stuff. There's only one nerdy topic I actually would consider myself a full nerd at. And it is Star Trek. Because in my new office space, I look over at the wall, and it's all Star Trek ships. Like, my friend was looking at them the other day, and he picked a random one up, and I gave him a fucking 5-minute speech about it. I'm like, oh, it was used in these episodes, and then listen, it actually appeared in the background for 3 seconds in this one episode, and here's all the fun behind-the-scenes trivia. And then they went on to the ship, and then all I got here was that the model was made by this man, and then it was used by... And I'm like, oh, fuck, shut up, Matt. Shut up, Matt. And then I mean, I can still do the thing. I can still do the 52-digit data code. There's a code. Data takes over the Enterprise at one point, and he, like, does an impression of Picard, and he puts this 52-digit code in, he just, like, says it, and it does sound really robotic, but it's 1734673 1734673214767327897777643 Tiger 732 Victor 7311 7888 732476789764376. Yeah, you do know about that, Vegisnate, but the thing is, I can still do it. I can just do it. Doesn't matter how long it's been since I learned that information. Why do I know that? One 173467221476732797643 Why do you know that? I just do. Annoyingly, I know it because of the Pogo song. Pogo, who is a horrible transphobe. I didn't know that at the time. That just keeps happening. I'm like, oh, this person's funny. And like a year later, oh, they hate trans people. I'm like, oh, of course they fucking do. I'm really good at remembering guitar solos, and that's used as a solo. Why isn't that? Because it's the tutorial section I've been wondering about.
The exterior is a little rough, but everything looks to be intact.
Oh, I need to click to...
That
Okay.
thing you're looking at wasn't on here when I was evacuated from the island, but it sure looks fun to use.
It's weird that I have to click to get him to keep talking. He's like, so, I was going over there, and... He's like looking at me, and he's like waiting for me to nod, and I'm like, just keep going, man. Okay, I'll nod.
We can light up Charles with it and take him down before he even sees us coming.
Nod.
Are you ready to take this thing for a spin?
Nod. Oh, so yeah, right. The tutorial on the left there, you can't see. So this lever with the forward arrow on it makes the train. Get this, it makes it go forward, right? The one with the back on it makes it go back, and the one with the stop sign on it, right? And that's gonna shock you. It makes it stop, right? Whoa, 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 wild. Oh shit, train! Fuck! Oh, so loud!
We're coming for you, Charles!
Oh, there's a train! Oh shit! Oh bother! Oh bother! Oh bother! Oh bother! Oh bother! Oh bother! Get out! 10 out of 10. Look at this fucker. No! The man! No! No, the man! Off he goes. Piggy, 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 can't you see? Alright. Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Where's the choo-choo button? Cool. Excellent. You said Daniel would love this game because it's shooting spiders in the face, but you see, the thing about Daniel, right, which often doesn't come across as much as I think it should, is that Daniel is a massive pussy. And I do say that with the utmost respect for the man. He is the biggest pussy I know. Like, whoa, stop. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Treasure. Treasure? I should stay on the train. He's like a massive pussy. Like, he called Multiverse of Madness a horror film. And he found lots of it genuinely scary. And I'm like, what the fuck's happening here? Hello? Is that a game? I want to go right here. How do I turn? How do I... Ah. Okay, reverse. I wondered why it had just 3 buttons, but it's clearly just so you can still, you know, do shit while it's moving. And it moves at a set speed. Yeah, that's the thing. He refused to watch The Menu with me and Rebecca because he said it was a horror film, and it's not a horror film in any way, shape, or form. It's like at worst a thriller. Daniel's a pussy, and I do mean that with all the love and respect in the world, genuinely. He's just a pussy. He's just a big pussy, and he can't play a game like this because he will die. Hello, why are you outside?
Eugene told us we'd have a newcomer soon. I suppose that would be you.
Oh my god, this game was made by one person? I mean, look at the quality, you just can't even tell.
There's some scrap metal in the balcony room of my house that you could use to repair and upgrade your train.
Oh, thank you.
Here's the key. And although, as a side note, talk to anyone around here. Anyone. No. Check out the balcony, and good luck with everything.
Wait, don't... What was that about people who wear a mask? Don't talk to people who wear a mask. Why did she give me the key? I wasn't listening. Ah, bother. What did she say? I wasn't listening. She gave you the key. Why did the fucking door open? The door on the... Oh, I see. Oh, shit. No, you see, horror games, I'm not saying, like, he's not a hardened fucking, like, oh, look at me, I'm a great with horror, right? Like, I get it. Like, I am a scaredy pants, too. But there's a difference between scaredy pants and massive pussy. And Daniel's in the massive pussy camp. Which, again, I say with all the love in the world. Speed. 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 Damage. Okay. Right, all the love in the world. Pussy. I'd like to do a weapon mission over there. I'm gonna go this way. How much of the scaredness in the Boya video did Dan play off? All of it? But it's different when he's recording something. Oh, the character comes out. See, I don't like jump scares. But it's because I think they're cheap and shit. See, there's a lot of stuff like well off the tracks, which I'm a bit ooh about. I don't want to like wander too far off my train. Because it's just asking for trouble. Do I shoot? How do I get into these? Do I get a handgun at some point? Will Choo Choo Charles just appear randomly? Is it that kind of game? I don't know. My current status is I don't know. I need a lockpick from... Oh my god. Oh my god, why is he so red? Hello? So, do you need some lotion? What's wrong with his... What's happening with his shoulders? Why is there a little square?
Look, kid.
Oh dear.
You're supposed to be some fancy pants monster hunter, but you can't earn
Oh,
my respect
dear.
without making yourself useful.
Okay.
One of Warren's goons dumped a lock chest in the yard last night. After beating, I got some lock picks, but
Okay.
Take them. If you can get that chest open, you'll earn.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Oh well, what a guy. Conveniently, there's a lockpick man. Just get one person, right? Oh my god. Oh. It's a rhythm lockpick minigame. Oh, for fuck's sake. But it's in real time, so if the Choo Choo boy was behind me, if the Choo Choo man was behind me, this would be very tense. I don't hate that as a lockpick minigame, actually, for a game like this. As a lockpick minigame, it fits the theme. Like, I really like... I like Amnesia a lot. The original Amnesia game. I love that game. Because that doesn't rely on jump scares. Like something like Outlast does. Like, jump scares became the in thing for horror. Because, A, it looked like YouTube was like, whoa, my god! And everyone was like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know? And it just is the cheap thing for movies. Which I don't like. I don't like it at all. I'm gonna take a lot of health, because I'm worried about the choo choo man. What do you think of Alien Isolation? I mean, I started trying to play it on stream, and I got bored and annoyed and stopped. And then I was like, oh fuck this! I'm gonna skip. I started skipping every cutscene because there's a lot of I didn't start skipping every cutscene. I was sitting through every cutscene because I thought it was important, but every cutscene was just like, and I got really bored. And then I finally decided to skip a cutscene. And it turned out the first cutscene I decided to fucking skip was the reveal of the alien, and I just got really annoyed and quit.
Has arrived, I see.
Wow, one guy.
This is no ordinary hunt, mind you. We've already tried fighting Charles, but he retreats into the wilderness if he is sufficiently harmed.
Oh yeah, they don't blink.
We believe there may be a way to get Charles to commit to a mortal battle, however.
Oh, I thought we were going to commit. So I thought we were going to make him kill. Charles, you're a piece of shit. No one loves you.
Dispersed around the island are 3 eggs. locked
Eggs?
in the island's 3 primary mines.
Eggs?
Our theory is that putting these eggs in the temple at the center of the island will provoke Charles into a fight to the death.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, the mining company owner, Warren Charles III, has placed armed guards inside each mine to protect the eggs.
Why?
There's an egg in the mine just down the rail. Here's the key to the mine. I've marked the entrance on your map.
Why? Why is there a man... Why? Why? I want to go over there. I feel like... Could you charge... Can he swim? I feel like he probably can't swim. Logically. One would assume. Charles cannot swim. So I'm going to be safe in the middle of a lake. I hope. I assume. Hello?
I made a little flamethrower as an addition to my spider train home defense plan, but as you can see, that has slightly backfired. Nearly cooked myself alive in that shed as I was testing it. Shoot dang.
Yeah.
I would love to save the shed, though.
Bit late, mate.
If a flamethrower somehow still works out, I'd assume you're the monster hunter.
Aye. Well, it's raining. So one would have... Alright, no, I... Didn't you think to do that? I mean, at any point, mate, he was just like, ah, shit, better let my shed burn down. I've got a perfectly good water tank directly above it. But, yeah, that's well, he's managed to survive this fucking long, hasn't he? Oh, we've got a red train! Like, the train's gonna be big and red, and it's gonna be mine. And orange paint. Wow. Wait, what?
Using the water tank to here. Take old bug spray. I don't want to see it anyway.
Okay. How do I... Oh. Occasionally it sounds like I'm going in slow motion, but I think it's just the sound being like... The rain makes it occasionally sound like something crawling nearby, which is making me slightly nervous. So a game like this isn't really horrifying, it's just really silly. Which is the exact kind of horror I enjoy. Wait. Oh. Ah. Ah. Where's the red paint? I picked up red paint, didn't I? Ah, orange rocks. Oh, neat. So I'm going to change the controls slightly. Because how far... Input mappings, there it is. Map, I want to be that one. And... exit that one, pause that one, map that one, and yeah, okay, thank you. So I use a little left-hand keypad thing, and it doesn't have like M or P on it, or an escape button. You exit and pause on the same button. Yeah, well, they were before. They were both escape before, but now... Minor issue. I rebound pause to 1, which it was like, yeah, at 1 now. And I can't pause the game anymore. It also means if I go into something like this, I can't escape. Oh. With Memento. Why the fuck has that happened? Oh yeah, it's just the I have I don't really like the wallpaper I have on Windows. I just try to make the wallpapers I have on Windows really distinctly different from the ones I have on Mac, but in the same space theme. So I make the Windows wallpapers the JWS2 wallpapers, even though they're pretty basic bitchy. Oh yeah, there's a controller. That's a good. I was gonna try to quit the game or something, but that's a good point. There is a controller, which doesn't do anything. Fuck's sake. The controller does nothing. For fuck's sake. Just have to alt F4 the game. Good. That's good. I have my ultra tall monitor has the Pillars of Creation. On Mac OS, it's the original Hubble Pillars of Creation one, which is that beautiful blue Pillars of Creation one. And on the PC, I have the exact same. I have the JWST Pillars of Creation, but I edited it to be the exact same size and layout, so it just is the same thing, but with a different telescope, which is useful. Why did that stop working? Huh? Like, it can see the number 1. That's working. Well, 1 works back now. This is maybe one person remember. Ah, yeah, no, it was it. Wow. Right. I'm gonna keep pauses this game. Just, if I set open map to like 3. Yeah, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Brilliant. That's just wonderful. It doesn't work at all. Does that work? C? Oh no, C works. Right, okay. Right, there we go. That's really weird. That's really weird. If I set it works for going back. It's not the funky keyboard. It's detecting the input, obviously. Like, it's not that it's not detecting the input, it's just it's weird. It's really weird. That's weird. Alright. Oh yeah, no, it just doesn't work with the number keys. Doesn't like the number keys. Alright. Okie dokie. Alrighty then. Okay, it wants me to go there to get the egg. I want to go over there to do the NPC man thing. I've got 10 scrap though. I should upgrade speed. For fuck's sake! I'm not weirdly zoomed in. The back button worked in the menu, but it doesn't work there, so I couldn't leave. I'm not weirdly zoomed in, it's just cropped from 69. Which you have to accept, because I'm playing this for me. It's not even the keyboard, it does it on both keyboards. Okay, so I guess we just can't... Why did the number keys not work? Fuck's that about? The fuck is that about? Okay. Right. Okay, we're just not going to use the number keys then, because even though one worked as a back in the menu, I could press 1 to go back in the menu. It wouldn't work when it was actually in the game. So I've set it to C now. Or X. There we go, that works. Cool, that works. That works. Wonderful. Fuck me. Right. Right, I want to go over there. I want to go to the lake, see what the thing's going on about. I mean, I could, it seems to be the number keys, regardless of the keyboard. I could go into the keyboard settings and, like, make the number keys not be number keys and make them be, like, digits instead, but fuck it. Oh, she magically learned 28 months. Shit, that's ages. Also, fucking hell, Budocorn gifted 5 tier 1 subs like 40 minutes ago and I didn't notice. I'm sorry, thank you. Can I swim? Yes. But Choo Choo Charles can't. Stupid spider. Big, stupid, sexy spider. Oh. It's a witch. Tasty, yummy stew. Human included. Hee hee. Well, got him. Alright.
Well, hello, darling.
Uh-huh.
I'm making a fresh stew with ingredients from my very own swamp.
God, this was made by one person.
I don't have any meat at the moment.
Okay. Maybe you can make stew without meat. It's a great thing about yes. Okay.
I smell a carcass on the island in the swamp, and if you wait over there and bring it back for me, I'll pay you some scraps. Although, you'll need to be wary of Barry.
Barry?
The swamp monster.
So we've got Charles and Barry.
Keep an eye out for him splashing around, and don't move if he gets close to you. As long as you stand still, he's as kind as a kitten.
Oh shit, I'm gonna go out there and Barry's gonna be like, oh, I'll cut you some cupcakes. Oh, it's the 3-2-1 challenge. He's gonna be like, shit, I've made 3 recipes you can do with 1 ingredient. I'm like, no, Barry, stop. But he'd be like, look, here's a cake. And I'm like, Barry, no, I don't want a cake. He's like, I've made the cake. I've made 1 really cheap and 1 really expensive. I'm like, Barry, no. You know? Oh my god, it's Barry! What the fuck? Okay. He just came out of nowhere. Well, I mean that. Yeah. That was abrupt. He told me to look out for him, and I did. I was like, okay, try that again. Also, there's a scrap on the dock, which I might as well grab. It's like, don't move when you get near him. Just look out for him, and no. All right, he's not very obvious. Got it. Understood. I am aware of the dangers now. Barry means business. Barry does mean business. Barry always means business. Oh. I'm assuming the big splashy is Barry. Thankfully, their vision relies on movement. Okay. that? Okay. All right. I'm surprised it just wasn't like a fucking circle with the word fish written on it. I'm assuming Barry only spawns when I'm in the water. Yeah. It's gonna be a longer journey back because I can't go onto the dock. You know, right, like I watched Avatar Way of the Water like the other week. And I was very aware while watching it. There's a fact that I couldn't escape no matter how much I tried. In that every frame cost I think what was the figure I had in my head? Hang on. What was its budget? Googling, hang on. Charles is nearby. Uh-oh. Is the choo-choo noise Charles? Oh, no, that makes sense. He's called Choo-choo Charles. Do you see Charles anywhere? What happens to NPCs when Charles turns up? Will he kill them? Fuck off! They run into hiding. Oh, that's what the locked doors are for in all the buildings. Well, he's not.
What a delicacy you found.
Oh, thank you. Apparently, about £300 million.
Here are those scrubbers safe.
Now, I've not met Charles in the wild yet. Which is a mild concern. Because I don't know what to expect in the wild. We obviously got that little scripted one with him earlier, but I don't know. I heard a choo-choo noise. Bitch. Okie dokie. Speed! Damage! Health! Okie dokie. What's Charlie behind Charles? He's Choo-Choo Charles? He's Choo-Choo Charles. He goes Choo-Choo and his name's Charles. He's a spider train. Nah, that's the story. God, why is the map so big? Oh, the required missions are over there. Okay. And there's one up there as well. I need to go in that mine. Alright. Right, so it's about £300 million. Hang on. Hang on. I need to just do this. It's about £100 million an hour. £100 million an hour divided by 60. 1,666,666 a minute, which is 60 is 27, about 28 grand a second divided by 24. Yeah. So every frame of that movie, every single just individual frame of Avatar Way of the Water costs over £1,000 per frame. like... I'm watching it, and I'm watching these two characters have just like a fucking boring-ass conversation. And I'm aware when I'm looking at it that it's costing just a ludicrous amount of money to make them exist. And I'm like, you could just put two guys in a fucking prosthetic, mate. It would have had the same effect, really. Some blue people fucking Pocahontas shit. Like Star Trek's told similar story. Do you need to spend that much? You know, you're aware when you're watching it that it's costing that much money. And this has the exact opposite effect, this game. Like, I'm playing it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, you can see that. You know, like, every frame, I'm like, yeah, that cost like a... like a single yen. No, but, like, there's so much happening in Avatar Way of the Water where it's just two, like, conversations just two characters just having a conversation, right? Just, like, the standard conversation. But you're aware, because of the technology involved in the movie, that to even do what they're... to just talk... just... two characters in a blank room having a conversation is costing a ludicrous amount of money in that film. And you're like, what? Charles. We're motoring now. I had something. Oh, fuck. There he is. There, fuck. Get up. Fuck off. Fuck off, Charles, you little bitch. Oh, no, I'm out of fuel. Uh-oh. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck choo-choo, bitch. Yeah. Fuck off. Flames don't last very long. They kind of make him go back. They make him recoil. He just wants a hug. He's a fucking train. Trains don't need hugs. He needs to be bricked up in a fucking tunnel is what he needs. Fucking Henry, the little bitch. Wait, was it Henry or Gordon? It was Henry. Henry got bricked up. Not Gordon. They'd never brick Gordon up. Gordon's too valuable. Yeah, bitch. You're basic. Right. Oh, I got some scraps from that. Wow. Alright, well, slightly overshot where I was trying to go, but alright. Let's go visit that man. I'm here. Might as well. Charles is fucked off. That was a dark episode, look. When I was a kid, there's those horror episodes of Thomas where it's like the ghost train on the fucking, like, the bridge. And is it Percy who scares the piss out of? Ooh, and there's like horrifying, like lonely toot as this like ghost train falls off this bridge and dies. You're like, oh my fucking god. Hello? Hello? Oh. Port. Unloading the boat. Theodore and I need to live in the different sites you're mining. It's a mining operation. I was thinking I'll just hear like, woo, woo. Charles is close, and at that point I should be like, we'll fucking get back to the train, mate. Hang on. So I still don't like my buttons. Input mappings. Can we please make the map that button, please? And make that button, please. Button. Yes. That works. Okay, that's better. It feels more natural in my eyes. Yeah, and there was a horror one about the big boulder, but that wasn't really scary because it's a fucking big boulder with a face on it. But the ghost train, like, was haunting to me as a child. Hello, sir? What's that noise? An eldritch horror like noise. Is that Charles? Sounded like it was coming from over here, though. Is it just a badly placed wind effect? Dumbass, I started by Chucky when I was 6, never touched horror since. I mean, I'm mixed on horror, because I don't like jump scare, but I do like horror. Like, I watched Chucky for the first time recently, and Chucky's fucking funny as shit. Oh. I really enjoyed Chucky. I enjoyed Chucky a lot. Because I realized a lot of classic horror films, especially, are kind of comedy in a way as well. Like, Chucky's got some silly, really funny bits. And that's just like the thing a lot of that. I've really got into the era of horror films.
The others actually convinced someone to come help us.
Oh, well, my good Jeeves! Oh, bloody Jeeves! Jeeves! Oh, my good, thank God!
I'm so glad you came, but I simply cannot stay any longer. This island is too much for my nerves to handle.
Well, thank you, Santiago.
I've brought all my belongings here, so I can leave immediately when a boat arrives. Although now that I think about it, I did forget my journal at home. Could you bring it to me? It's a dangerous journey for sure, but you might manage with that train of yours.
Go fuck yourself, Santiago.
I'll give you all the scrap metal I have. Just...
you. Fucking... Where... Oh, not that far. Stop a fucking road, mate. Walk, you lazy prick. Oh, was that the temple in the center of the island that they were talking about earlier? They need to put the eggs in later. Yeah, there's that. That's got a hole with 3 eggs in the middle. There's little mini temples around. There's a mini temple next to it. Look there. There's a train yard there. Oh, there's another mini temple there. Where I'm going. The lighthouse has these 3 missions that I want to go and do. I'm going to go get that guy's thing first. Then I'm going to reverse back down. I think there's black paint in one of the sheds. Wait, what sheds? Where? This shed? Oh! Grey! Oh, I love grey! Actually, I prefer blue. Blue is the best colour for a train. Gordon was blue. Thomas was blue. What colour was Whiff? I think Whiff was brown. Percy was green, of course. Diesel, black. Angry black diesel train. Oh, wow. Who am I? It's got a weird set of wheels as well. Right. We'll go up here, we'll speak to that guy, we'll get the journal back and we'll speak to that guy. God, look how fast I'm motor now. Fucking hell. Did you? Such a shit sounding little horn. Why is that? It needs to be like the satisfactory. Stop! It needs to be like the satisfactory one, you know? Where it's like wah, wah, and occasionally it goes boop boop. Who the fuck is Spencer? Spencer? There's a train called Spencer? Who is Spencer? Oh.
Say, you're that monster hunter.
That's my name.
I must know, do you have any experience with ghosts?
I must know, do you have any experience with voice acting?
Someone or something has been pinning exactly 16 drawings to lampposts in the boulder field every night.
Sorry, what? Pinning exactly 16 drawings to lamp...
I always collect and burn them, but as I was looking for them last night, I began hearing strange noises and seeing strange things. I only found half of them yesterday because of the commotion. Could you go find the last date and bring them to me?
Why bother? Why? But why? But why? But why? In the immortal words of Ryan Reynolds. But why? Just leave it. It's literally the gameplay of Slenderman. Oh, maybe that's a reference then, I suppose. Stop in the name of the train. I'm suspicious that there's a fucking altar nearby. Where's this prick's fucking journal? What the fuck is this shit? Ooh, stuff. I like that the ambient sounds have just been placed haphazardly in the world. They sound very distinct, like they're going from a really single specific point. Actually, should we... I might go up and then reverse back down that way. That might make more sense. Yeah, like, I need to burn the art. Like, wait, can I not? What happens if I reverse there? Which way will I go? Because it says the track doesn't split. What? I don't know if I'll go the way I want to, but I want to see what happens if I try and do that, because it doesn't seem to... Is there a switch? There's not a switch. Which way will I go? Which way will I go? Oh, that way. Not sure how it decides that, but okie dokie. I'm not really sure on the logistics of this train either. Like, it's a steam train, but it's making an engine noise, like it's an electric train. Or a diesel train. It's not an EMU. That stands for electric multiple unit. Wow, I'm such a train nerd. Oh, I know the lingo. Oh. Actually, that was only available on the class 134. That used to run the journey to Ipsenstein. Iplenstein, and oh, it was only available in British Rail BR fan bollocks, fanny bums, BR Royal Navy colour. That wasn't actually painted in that livery in 1974. Unit class 41739, or class. That was a unit. It was a diesel multiple loco. It was a loco hauled service. Oh, a new weapon. Oh, what are they going to use? And it only ran on that route for 2 weeks during 1939.
Paul asked me to design a new weapon to help you hunt Charles, and using my extensive demolitions experience, I made this rocket launcher.
Oh, that's nice.
I've been wanting to see Warren's empire crumble for a long time.
Oh, wait.
Now that you're here, while I'm working on that, why don't you bring that...
Wait, hang on. So, wait, Warren Charles. Is Warren Charles like that? Is he? Does he own Choo Choo Charles? And is Choo Choo Charles meant to like be like, oh, I'm gonna stop all the people from mining things that aren't? I'm confusing the lore of this world. I'm confusing logistics. Also, can Choo Choo Charles not get into these wooden shanks? Because I feel like he could. Oh my god. Mr. Warren, Warlord III is trying to hatch and raise more of these 8-legged critters. The whole army for who knows what purpose. They found a whole nest of eggs while clearing out the debris from the cave, and we also know that they're hard as diamonds. They're completely indestructible. The man spent months using the temple prison to suck the energy out of all the eggs before they could destroy the last 3. All my Warren stopped them. Warren must have realized how powerful these things are, and rather than protect us from them, wants to use us to take over the world. Thanks, Greg. Genius extraordinaire.
I'm sure Eugene told you all about me, so I need not introduce myself.
Shit, it's the Taskmaster!
Name's Greg, by the way.
Not as confident than the Taskmaster normally is, but okay.
And in case you haven't heard already, Warren, the mine boss, is...
Okay, yeah.
We're unsure why he wants to prevent this. We need you to
okay, yeah.
One of the X is
okay. Thanks. So wear a shirt, Greg. It's fucking cold and raining. Oh my god. Whoa, my god. Why have you got the key to a mine all the way fucking over there, mate? Wait, I thought... Wait, what? I thought I already picked up his... Wait, what? I already picked up his journal, didn't I? Why do they need you to do all this? Because... well, I think the creator's intent behind this game, right, is... clearly... there's one person being incredibly talented, had clearly made the most advanced AI system known to man, right? Clearly made the AI system when, oh my god, this is too advanced, right? The AI in the game had gained sentience, and, you know, they were a bit worried about the ethical implications of that. So as a result, completely removed the AI from the game due to its threat to humanity. So instead made the player completely responsible because the AI was just too dangerous on its own. That's the only logical explanation I can think of. Please deliver a copy to Paul. Oh shit, Charles! Oh. Warren's... So, Warren Charles is like trying to be good friends with the... Oh my god, look how beaten she is. Oh my god, the black eye.
We haven't met, but I've heard lots about you coming to help us.
I
have a favor to ask. The breakers on the side of the lighthouse was recently attacked by Charles. The breakers are in the nearby...
She has a fucking reason.
If you go get them and repair the lighthouse, I can try signaling passing ships to come. Once you finish, I have...
She can't fucking do it. Her fucking leg's broke. It's broke, mate. What do you want me to do? I wasn't listening. something. Breakers. Okie dokie. Oh, paying attention. There's not really a plot from what I can tell, Veggie Snake. The plot is train... basically. Train. Plot. That's the plot. Why? He's got legs. Like, what? Whoa, no! There you go. Why would the breakers be down here? Like, I get it if that little shack was meant to be like a house, but it's not. It's clearly a storage room. So why would you keep the breakers for the lighthouse not in the storage room that's in the lighthouse, but instead keep them in a shed next to the fucking coastline? What's the logic? What's the logic there, Claire? It's like you want to be killed. Oh, bother! That seems like it's going to attract...
the lighthouse will definitely increase our chances of being spotted.
By the monster?
Here are those scraps, I promise.
Oh, yeah, I bet Claire can fucking... Claire's like, oh, the legs are so sore, I just can't possibly move. The second Charles turns up, she's going to be like, fucking... Oh, I'm up! Oh, do, and just walk in there like, no, fucking thing was wrong with it. Fucking cheeky bitch. Yeah, look, could you imagine? God, if this had like a proper Thomas mod, when Charles turned up, he had like Thomas's face. You know, I wanted to have Thomas's face in Ringo Starr's voice. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, blimey, I can't do Ringo Starr's voice. How can Charles get in there? He can't. I'm not actually sure what happens if you're running away from Charles and you just go into him. Like if Charles is like here and I'm like, oh no, Charles did actually run up there. Can he just not get me? I'm assuming he can't. Logically, he can't. Right, let's go get this weapon. Oh, the tree just appeared in front of me. Just gonna ignore that. You know, I'm enjoying that a lot of all the handmade textures in this game are just Scribbled. This game doesn't really have an art style. Just... Maybe he only spawns when you're out in the open. I don't really know how he works. Spawn-wise. I'm here for those bombs. And also to get scrap I find lying about. Yes, yeah, Charles can't get me in here. It's locked. It's a bit of a doozy. Oh, the community, I've just found a big bomb. Okay, you know how a bunker designed for bombs, right? You know what they're meant to... You know what? You know what they're designed to withhold? They're designed to withstand that. That's exactly what they're designed to withstand. It's explicitly doing its exactly what it's not. That's the only thing it's not supposed to do. Oh, yeah. Why is there blood in here? Boink. Hello. Failed, 13 seconds. Success. Well. God, they invented the rocket launcher here on Choo Choo Charles Island? I can't remember the name of the islanders. Probably it was stupid, like Similitude or something. Probably comes at certain moments of the games. No, I mean, he just appeared randomly before. He must appear randomly. I don't know. Oh my god. Vegetate. Why brought all these people here to work with their families so they never have to leave, where they discover train spiders in their eggs? Probably now wants to use the eggs for world domination, but people just want to survive. So they use the ancient temple to destroy most of the eggs except 3. If you gather all the eggs at the temple, you'll let Charles do a proper fight where the people believe you can kill them. Yeah, but there's people guarding the mines. Who are they? Why aren't they being killed by Charles?
Complete working order. Oh, and take good care. After you're done, I have a few people.
Yeah, thank you. I'm assuming I've got that now. So... speed. I'm the priority of... Oh! Alright. Bong! I don't really like that. Flamethrower is a good emergency weapon, I think. Like, oh shit, everything's gone to pot. Flamethrower. Like, what's that? Did I go there? I didn't go there. Because Charles seems to go like, oh no, I'm on fire, when you hit him with the flamethrower, and he doesn't like that. And he's like, ah, I'm slow now, because I'm on fire. Ah. Choo-choo, he says, screaming in pain. I also assume I've already got this, because I'm like 95% sure I picked it up. Hi, just some guy. 95% sure I picked it up already. They're robot gods? How do I defeat the robot gods? Rockets do a lot of damage. But yeah, but I can't kill them. So... Good evening.
Thank you so much for bringing my journey.
Okay.
Hope for your own... But,
No, I peek inside and I masturbated so much in it. There's like cum on every fucking page. You might not be able to open it because all the pages are stuck together. And just all those raunchy details. It was all this like fan fiction. He was like, oh my god. Every night I dream out Choo Choo Charles fucking me with all of his legs. And I'm like, oh my god, Santiago. You know? Right. Speed! I'm the speediest! Repair. Speedy boy, speedy boy. Right. Ah! Train. Oh. I think it's broken. I think that's all it is. I think it's just bugged. Right, well there's the main place. fuck? I want to go here. Fuck! There he is. Okay, we're not going that way. Am I going? This way! Wow. That's where I put all the eggs at the end. There's an egg down there that I need to get. My plan was to kind of reverse back and go down this way, and then, but Treacher Charles got in the way of it. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way up. Let's go up here. Let's go say hello. Everyone up there. Might as well, you know. Might as well. My train's nice and speedy now. Woo! Motor in here. Such a shit. Why you gave me a game with a train in? You gotta make the fucking whistle good. Even when I hold it, it sounds like shit. You wanna go that way? No, I don't. Stop. Uh-oh. Back on the train. Get back on the fucking train. Go, 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 go. Shit, he's there. Shit, he sees me! Bitch! Fuck you! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Ah! 70 dicks! Oh, God! Eat 70 dicks! Not 69! Not 71! Exactly 70! The rocket launcher's not helpful enough! Back to flames! Look, the flames stop the deter him. Ow, ow, ow. Repair, repair, repair. He ran away. Holy Jimmy G. Willikers. Right. Whew! It's too many dicks. No, all at once. Not in a row, all at once. He's got a big gob. I'm sure he can fit them. There's the thing of it. There's some other stuff off the map, which I kind of want to explore, but at the same time, absolutely do not. Let's just get the missions first, and then there's these two required missions, which I want to pick up now while I'm over here. Right. It's Zelda Spirit Tracks, but horror. I mean, yeah. Flames slow him down and switch to guns. I mean, the thing is, the flames slow him down long enough that he just doesn't get close to you, and then you just flame him again, and he just doesn't get close to you. You just keep doing that. It's like, as a defensive weapon, the flames seem like a good option. Because, like, I can't kill him. I'm just gonna scare him off. So... I don't really care that much about the damage I'm doing. I mean, it's helpful. Pummeling the beast, keeping his distance, get Charles to the weakest point. My apology back in 2 days. Slam the hunt with the keys and the other side gathered. Oh wait, is that? That's the council meeting. I'm assuming the guy I came here with who got comically killed at the start is the guy who went off to get the hunter, and I'm the hunter that they've hired? Am I hired? Who am I? Wait a minute. Who are... He's never crossed the Old Wood Bridge. Somehow the beast is cunning enough to know it's dangerous. He might just chase someone across it, then BAM! We use John's bombs to blow the whole thing up. Charles falls into the canyon. Okay, well, that's a strategy I can use later, I guess. I suppose.
You're the archivist my father told me about.
I'm an archivist?
Although,
so I thought I was a hunter.
Disappointed to see that he chose to stay on the mainland rather than return with you.
Oh wait, it was the guy who died, the father?
Not to say that your help isn't appreciated, but we could have used his aid as well.
He's dead, mate.
If you haven't already heard from the others, the mine boss Warren is protecting dangerous monster eggs that could lead to catastrophe.
It just sounded a bit like fucking Umbrella Corp, doesn't it?
While our main plan is to summon Charles into a duel and fight him to the death, we've devised a perfect trap as a precaution that may help defeat him. Go attach these remote explosives to each of the support pillars.
I mean... Okay. There's a lot to do around it. I mean, I should go into a little... I've been kind of avoiding the mine, but there's a mine, like, right there. There's a mine, like, right here, which I should just do. But he said there's guys guarding it. And I don't have a weapon, like, when I'm on foot, so... Oh, it's Red Dead style, okay. I'm the fat controller. Bloody Ringo Starr. I can't do Ringo Starr's accent. It's like old school. There's like two Liverpoolian accents. There's like the fucking mate, fucking hell, fucking pool, fuck Liverpool, fuck Liverpool, fuck. You know, that's like a modern Liverpool accent. But the like old school Liverpool accent is a. You know, more softer, cheekier. You know, Paul McCartney. You know, like I just you know, can't do it though. Bless himself. I'll do the fucking modern Liverpool one, mate. I'll fucking come over and I'll stab you in the fucking neck, mate. I'll fucking have you. Fucking come on, you'll fucking shine, I'll fucking come off and subscribe, mate. I'll fucking check you, mate. I'll fucking have you on, mate. I'll fucking give you, I'll fucking do you. I'll fucking do you, you fucking fuck. And then like that, you know, the big fucking like duck cock comes out. And you're like, oh no. He was a duck all along. Our Wu-Tang's Grand's gone. They closed down.
Shouldn't be here.
Oh, the
I'm
man.
gonna shoot you.
Okay. I'm leaving.
No one can hear you screaming out here.
There's a guy right over the... Where are you gonna run after me?
Beat it, chump.
You've got a gun. You've got a gun. You've got a ruddy gun. You're not going to use the gun? Is he just going to... Oh, there he is. Goodbye. Oh, fucking job's worth, mate. Fucking hell. I'm bad at accents, generally. Ah! Guy! Man! Ow! 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 Am I supposed to stealth? What am I supposed to do? Do I have to keep running? I can stealth, but how do I stealth? Do I just... I don't have a crouch, I just... What? Why can't I punch them?
That's the tallest and weakest bridge. I'll be on standby to detonate the charges, but it's still up to you. Here, take this. Once you think you're prepared enough.
The thing is, I have to do that. The mine's a stealth section, but there's no stealth. It's close to tracks, you can cheese it. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. I just like bring him to the tracks and chew him. Okay, let's go meet all the people. I'll do the mine. I'll do the mines in a bit. In a bit, I'll do the mines. Oh yeah. That'll stop him. That'll stop the big train. Oh, bit of a wooden spike. Oh, fuck. You'll have no problem at all. Oh god, what just happened? Yeah, what's that about? See through like a bit of your body. And what's happening with your neck?
So, the fabled hunter has finally arrived.
Hey Gertrude.
You know, my late husband built a gun to help fight Charles, but
yeah.
Bob was such a
thanks, Bob.
Take what I have left of the gun and steal back
Okay.
his doom if you do end up using it.
Okay. Bob. Ow. I just hurt myself on the Bob fucking wire. Tit. Right. What's a slow angle? I don't know, man. Oh. I mean, thankfully the camp is next to the track, so I can fucking bang him up with the guns, in theory. Right. Go meet this other guy. God, that was a long train ride. I just don't know how to cope. That building appears to be empty. So much true inspiration. Blah 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 religion. Ooh, black. God is very mad, I think, probably. Charles may be the devil, 96% certain. Always sneaky. God versus snake. Spiders have more legs usually. God always wins, hopefully. Sacrifices, ask for volunteers. Don't cry a lot on your little closing prayer. Clean up. Yeah, good sermon. Black, 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 blah, 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 blah. Ooh. Oh. It's not black, is it? What's that? I mean, I know you've always got these little bits of yellow, but like... Yeah. Oh, I like the silver. Again, I look like Doc Brown's fucking train. Right. I always want to keep the train as close as possible to where I am, just because, you know, where the guns are.
The Archivist, in all your radiant glory.
Why am I an archivist?
Paul entrusted me with a key to one of the mines containing an egg.
Okay.
Before I give it to you, I have to warn you.
Yeah, is it the fucking monster or the guys?
There's an ancient shrine on the island, a pyramid of sorts.
Okay.
The prism seems to have been designed for one. 3 slots are carved into the
I
prism
know.
when fully loaded. A massive beam of energy
I got a key to it already.
This event will lure Charles to a mortal fight as he comes in. Now for the real warning. Charles has the ability to absorb energy from the burst, strengthening and enraging him. We saw it once before. Maybe, however, it's not my place to oppose. This once you have retrieved all the eggs and the key to the...
Okay, thanks, mate. Bye. Right. Got all the mine keys. I have mostly upgraded the train. I don't have the final weapon yet, but I'll have that in a bit. Right, so there's one mine there, there's one mine there, and there's one mine all the way over there on the other side of the island. There's a few people I've not met yet. Like 4 people I've not met yet who are just going to give me scrap. I want to go get that weapon. I think that should be my next task, is getting that weapon. Right. Yoink. 17 scrap. Thank you. Keep the fire on. Oh. Fire rate. Damage. Ah! See, yeah, that slows them. That's pretty even. Not much range, but much damage, but slows them down and fires fast. That does a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, I want to keep that on. So yeah, I want to go to the left and then left again. Alright. Choo-choo. Choo. whistling? Why is it whistling? I don't know, the track switching the track is actually quite anxiety-inducing. Getting out the safety of the train. I wish I had like a binoculars or something. Where's the camp? I'm assuming. Wait. Oh, wait. It shows me them. There's a guy up there. There's a guy there. 3. I count 4. I count at least 4 guys. I count at least 4 guys. No, wrong. No, where the you tits? I changed the fucking track over. What was that? I swear I changed it to go the right way. Was it already going the right way and I changed it the wrong way? Oh god, I ran him over. Oh god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. Hello? Ow. Whoa. Oh, so that is the solution. They will just willingly run to their deaths. Huh. That's simple enough. Just go to the mine with a train and just kind of vaguely lead them in the right direction. Can I not? Can I perhaps, maybe, perhaps, take their guns? Maybe use them, I don't know. Just a thought, you know, just an idea. That was a lot of them. Alright, great idea, mate. It's brilliant. You're a passive archer if you're sworn off guns. A train is not a gun. That's a gun! If the gun's attached to the train, I'm firing it. It's still a gun. I'm holding a gun. It's like it's what a gun is. It's a gun. It's a ruddy gun. The mine's up the road as well. Okay, I won't be able to get them all out. Digging for over a month, begin to wonder what's going to hear. There are ancient stone ruins of the ground, as well as ruins being discovered underground. Some sort of temple and large cavern was uncovered, and one of the other mines I really did. So Charles III, or whatever the fuck his name was looking for the to shoot you, Charles. Why is it a train? That's my question. Why is it a train? I'm not against it being a train. I like that it's a train. But why is it a train? And not just a spider? Is it imitating... Oh. 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 Oh, hello. Oh, oh it's Bob. Oh. Oh. There's a shotgun right... Oh. Use the fucking shotgun, you prick. Fucking hell. I mean, Bob looks tasty. Building the bus from speed in his spare time. Oh, Bob. Oh. 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 Bold. Right. Okay. There's the mine up there, which is actually better accessible here from that train track. Where did I start? I love when you zoomed at that, but just the sprites, and then it loads the models in, like, oh, what? Oh, models! Oh, I started there. So I've almost done a full 180 of the area. I'm gonna reverse. I'm gonna go this way. Then reverse. I wanna go in here. Nah. Now we'll reverse. Yeah, I think the Royal Family's coming back for you with the Prince Charles train after you shot the Queen. Shit, the Queen shot myself. Shot herself, the old bin, didn't she? With all the colonialism. And corruption. And being a fucking monarch. God, I lost so many followers. I've never lost that many followers on Twitter so quickly. Brilliant. 10 out of 10. Fuck the Queen. I'm an anti-monarchist. It's actually kind of frustrating because the term of being an anti-monarchist, well, you can be an anti-monarchist and not, but you're a Republican. Right? Like, you're a Republican and you want a republic. But obviously if you say I'm a Republican, got a bit of a connotation thanks to the Americans. I mean, for some reason they've named their two fucking primary political parties after just things. Oh no, that's already the right way. Admittedly, in the UK we've got Labour and the Conservatives. But saying you're conservative is like I'm fiscally conservative, which is what they are. Labour is like, oh, well, for the common working man, which they're sort of not. But, you know, it's a bit more specific than like, oh, Democrats, which are Democrats and Republicans, which I don't know. No, a lot of people were like, oh, I get your opinion on the monarchy, blah, 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 but this isn't the time. A woman has died. And I'm like, yeah, and the fucking country's shutting down because of it. I'm not. It wasn't like I was beating up a poor defenseless woman. Oh. Yeah, it was because I was like. So there was the Scottish did it quite a bit as well. When there was like there's supposed to be this 1 minute silence, and it was like. Lizzie's in a box, Lizzie's in a box. Which, like, I'm not very sympathetic to, like oh, the Queen has... I didn't know her, not if you did. Right. Hello? Hello? They appear to be inside. Fuck! 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 Ow! My tits! For fuck's sake! Wait, is he going to be here? Well, I'm assuming so. I died here. Slight problem. Oh. What's that? Big hole. Big bloody hole. That's sure a big bloody hole. Small issue. He's over there somewhere. He can't get into the mine, can he? It's a mine, he can't fit, fat bastard. I don't know how far away he is, though, is the problem. I don't like how aggressively it just... it just stops. Just like, stop the sound file! I don't want to go past that point, because if I reverse, it might take me up here. Back down that way, and I don't know if I'll be able to get back down here. Unless I, like, awkwardly... yeah, see Charles. Beeline it to the mine, not the train. You can't get me in here, right? Is there any? It's like a. There's a lean button. There's an interact. Wait, there's an inventory button. Oh yeah. I'm assuming don't run is a good start for stealth. Don't sprint. First idea. Good first step. Second step. Don't be seen. Whisper. I mean whistle. I'm whistling. I'm whispering.
No visitors allowed!
Wow! They're very perceptive!
You wish you never came here.
Whoa! Where's my stealth boy?
Got company!
Ah! Ow! Damn it! Daddy needs a stealth boy! Daddy needs a stealth boy! Ah! Oh, it's gonna make getting out a bit of a pain.
You shouldn't be here!
Fuck off! Ah, it's dead ends! Ow! Cunt!
You better hope you're fed!
Cunt! I really don't like the mine bits. They're fucking boring. They're fucking boring, and the game gives you absolutely no way to deal with it outside of just either trying to cheese it or just deal with it. Do I? I don't have the egg. Stop opening that. Does any comfort John made the same mistake? It's a mistake? I don't... What's the mistake? You walk in. And, Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Ah! Fuck off, Charles, you cock! Well, I'm at another mine. I thought there might have been a Skyrim exit to the mine, potentially. I think forced cell sections in games that like don't do it are like annoying enough with themselves. Like they were annoying in Spider-Man for the PS4, for example. But like at least in Spider-Man with the PS4, when you're playing as Miles, like it was clearly designed with some intent, if you know what I mean. Like when you were playing as Miles, like you got all these stealth abilities, and it was a stealth game. It was suddenly a stealth game, and I didn't want it to be, but at least it felt...
No visitors allowed!
Okay, come on, come on. At least it kind of felt like it was designed to be that, but this does not... Like, they've just added this awkward thing in, and it just absolutely does not gel with the rest of it. Right. Killed him. He seems to be the only exterior guard. I can hear whistling, but I think it's from down below. Just pick up his gun. I get if it doesn't want to be a first-person shooter. You gotta build some fucking... I don't know. It's got to lean. It's got to lean, I guess. I mean, that's technically a tool to do the task it's giving me. It's got a lean button. But it is very unfun. Can you draw them out and kill them that way? Or do they stay in the mine? I mean, I could probably draw them out and kill them. It's just they shoot and they hurt. There's quite a few of them, but they're all kind of spread out down the mine. Obviously, there's that lift that goes down. In the last mine, there was a lift. Like, obviously can't... Looks like a quick exit. Oh, you prick. I was going to try and cheese it, but I put him in the wall there. You generally just run through, I think. You haven't turned around at the end. Yeah, but it kind of feels boring to just run through. It doesn't feel like they were designed for you to just run through. But equally, they're kind of... They're mazes as well. Like, they're purposely designed as like little mazes. I'm just gonna walk, and then if they see me, I'll fucking try and leg it. It's just they're mazes, and obviously if you go down the wrong way... Yeah, you just saw me. Who the fuck just saw me? He just saw me through a wall. This is the thing. That was a much easier one, though, admittedly. Much simpler mine. Yes, doesn't really seem designed to do that. Like, they kind of. If you're gonna do that, at least give me a handgun or something, you know. The rest of the game's about fighting. Let me fight, you know. Okay, well, I got that one. I'm done with over here. What the... Is there just a thing over here? Is it just like set dressing, or is there actually something to it? I don't know. There's these mini altars. Can I do any of the mini altars? Well, whatever. I want to go... Right. We're quite far from anywhere else. I need to go all the way back around. Added some boxes to hide it. Yeah, I don't know. There's something. No? There's something. It's a little bit more involved. It's very just... I mean, it's a short little fucking game, in fairness. I've been elongating it by kind of exploring and streaming. But I chatted for like 15 minutes before I actually started playing the fucking game. So really, I've played less than 2 hours. I'd say it's only like I looked at like time to complete, and like for like full completion, it was like 3 hours. It's only a short little thing. No. I'm never a fan of when games just kind of awkwardly put in some other mechanic which absolutely does not fit or gel with the rest of the game whatsoever. This is going to take me around to the left, but I want to go to the right. Or do I want to go to the right? Fuck. Ow. Fuck off, Charles. Charles, more like Carl's bad. Carlsberg. Bad beer. You're a bad beer, Charles. More like piss baby. Charles, piss baby. Charles, piss baby, Charles. You're a piss baby. You're a piss baby made of piss. You're not a piss wizard. That was reserved for the piss wizard AI dungeon playthrough, which I sadly never uploaded to YouTube. And I am filled with regret over that decision. Yeah, I don't like them. The rocket launch is too unreliable. I think he's trying to run away. Oh no. Yeah, he's trying to run away, but he was stuck in a little gully. Oh, he's back and they got a fucking mine again. There he is. Right. He just ran over there. You can just see him still. Can I see him on the map screen? I can't. He's over there now. Actually, if anything, this might be a perfect time to do this. Well, okay. I didn't mean to be back here, but I am. Oh yeah, there was no one outside in this one. Do I have to go out the way I came in here? People also do seem to remain dead, like the guy I killed isn't there. Oh god, I know, right? It would have been so annoying if ammo was a resource. I'm glad it's just like charged. Honestly, I like games that do that. I mean, one of the reasons I liked the first Mass Effect so much was it did that. It went, hey, ammo is a fucking annoying thing. Ammo resource management is just, in a lot of games, just a chore. So, it just didn't. You didn't have ammo to bother with. And I went, this is great. Because then you're focusing on the combat, and you're focusing on the RPG mechanics, and you're not, it's not just, because ammo resource management isn't really, it doesn't add any really level of challenge. It's just like a to-do checklist. It's just like just a thing, just to pad out the game, and I always hate it. And then Mass Effect 2, they just came up with this convoluted, well, I should have ammo now because blah, blah, blah. And I went, oh. You took that one really refined element from the first game and just got rid of it.
Over there, who's that? Intruder!
Ow. Thankfully, there's no cooldown on the sprinting either, so you can just keep... Oh. No, I thought that was pain. Ah! Bother! No. Yeah, the law explanation was bullshit. Also, I remember playing the first one with the controller on, like, my little MacBook. And the second one loaded and the port was terrible. And, like, it went, oh, you can't use controller on this one. I'm like, what the fuck? Couldn't use a controller and... it didn't work properly. It was like, oh, now there's ammo. And also, we combined a load of the buttons together. So instead of having a separate button for, like, cover and a separate button for run, we've combined them on the same button now. I'm like, what the fuck? It was... I played the first game and it was like, oh, this is so refined and, like, tight. And the second game just went, hey, we've took all those refined, tight elements, we'd like to remove them. And I'm like, oh, okay, I don't care anymore. So I literally got halfway through the tutorial level and I quit the game and I've never played Mass Effect since. And everyone's like, Mass Effect 2 is the best game. I'm like, fuck. It's like, oh, Mass Effect 2 is like Mass Effect 1, but it got rid of all the refined elements and all to the planet exploring with the Mako. And I'm like, but they were the bits I really liked. So I kind of just clocked out and didn't care anymore.
Shouldn't be here!
Fuck off! He just took a random other turn. Yeah, I literally quit 2. It was annoying me. It annoyed me so much. I thought the first one was so refined. That guy hasn't seen me. I can relax a little more. Assuming he doesn't patrol down here, which he might. But while I've got the opportunity, I might as well. I really like that little lock mini game. It's really annoying. Red! I can be red! Oh, I don't like Planet Explorer games. I went down there the whole fucking time. Where am I? Oh, I'm all the way back at that fucking cat. I could have went down there the whole fucking time. Alright. Go fast paint me. No, yeah, I don't really like the Planet Explorer games. Which is weird, because you think I would. But I don't. I didn't like No Man's Sky. I didn't like... One of the reasons I liked, again, Mass Effect, it was so focused and tight, and No Man's Sky does this whole, like, it is infinite things. I'm like, I don't want infinite things. And Starfield's like, why, you can go to all trillion different planets. I'm like, I don't want to go to a billion different planets. I want to go to, like, 3, and then be really good. You know, that's why I'm into the idea of what Star Citizen was trying to do, or is, I guess, still trying to do, but it's never going to be done. Where Star Citizen, we're going to make some really incredibly needlessly overly detailed things, but it's going to be like small scale. I'm like, yeah, I'm into that. Red. Red looks pretty nice. I'll give you red looks pretty nice, but I'm still into silver. Look at all the paints I don't have. There's a lot of different colors I can possibly be. Right. I think I want to reverse, actually. I want to go here. Meet that guy. And I want to go over there. But I can't just go over there. I need to loop around, really. So I think I'm going to reverse all the way up here. Actually, reverse to here. I'll just reverse around the corner and then... yeah, it's an infinite universe for not to do. I don't really like the make your own fun games. I mean, they can be fun. Like, a sandbox can be fun. Like, Just Cause Fun can be fun to fuck around it. That's why Daniel likes it, because it's a really good sandbox that you can kind of fuck around in it. And I like Saints Row. I'm one of those people who like the Saints Row reboot. Fuck off, Charles! Not now! I'm busy! I'm busy, you prick. I like... Because Saints Row, it was kind of messy, but it did feel focused in what it was trying to do. It was trying to be silly and over the top and stupid. But it actually felt quite focused in regards to that, and I enjoyed it for that. It's like, hey, explore around. We've made this, like, silly world with, like, a bunch of shit in it. There's a hole. There's a hole. Oh. That's where I came up. I did look at that earlier and went, why is there a hole? And that was the area I came up in. So maybe I should look to see if there's a hole near the other place. Like the exit point. Like it's right next to the train line though, so I can easily, I think, get that one. Right. You know, I like the new Saints Row. I think it's silly and fun. It felt, I mean, driving around that game felt so fun. I'm being like a supercar that you can do a jump and a flip in, and it has like a flip button. I'm like, I'm fucking fine with that. I'm having a great old time. Getting a monster truck, fucking flattened pancake cars, great fucking time. It knew it was stupid, and it was tight. It was really focused. I like a focused game. Oh. Gotta go there because I just saw a lot of stuff in there. No, I like a game. I like a really focused game, and Saints Row, for all its faults, is a really focused game. The focus isn't what a lot of people liked, but it was focused. Ooh, Warren, death by Charles. Sad face. Oh, Warren. I hope there's a little sad face on my tombstone. Matt. Died. Sad face. That'd be really funny. Does the map run a Charles well? I don't think it does. Every time I've looked at the map, it hasn't had Charles on. I think it might be on purpose. Ooh. I don't know how this railcar got in the woods. I don't know why it's here. I don't know why Warren wants me here either. Blah, blah, blah. Following orders. That counts. Yeah. Okay. Got some scrap though. Sam's Squad, I backed the original Kickstarter Starcers, and all I want was a nice single-player story mode, and they fully feature creep the hell out of it. It's a weird one, Star Citizen, because, okay. Back when we were doing the original podcasts, like, circa fucking, what, 2016? I emailed them. Because I heard about it, and I emailed them, press people, and was like, hey... This sounds like a really fun thing to do a video on. Because I had this idea, like, we could do, like... We thought it'd be a really fun idea for a series of videos back in, like, 2015, whatever. That we'd have, like, a bridge crew of, like, YouTube-y people. And, you know, we could get Scott Manley, and we could have John, me, and Daniel. And we'd have, like, an actual bridge crew, and it'd be, like, a Star Trek-y style thing with a bridge crew. But we'd do it on a huge ship that needed a full crew. And the crew would just be, like... we get fans in, right? And it'd be fun because fans would just be like in the lower decks, and we'd be doing the bridge crew stuff, and that sounds like a fun kind of combination.
Hey, aren't
so,
you the new
thanks,
guy?
Ronnie.
You must be.
Something top
And
towers.
don't worry, I'm a
nice guy.
Mr. Warren. He never hasn't paid us since then. Our living top it all off. None of us miners ever received copy. I'm gonna sue the pants off of him. He keeps all his files at the top of these. Problem is, he erected these towers. I could scale them myself as a reward.
Oh, his documents are up there. Cool. No, so I emailed the press, the PR people at the time, and they went, "Oh, that's a really fun idea. Here's a press account." And the way press accounts, if you don't know anything about Star Citizen, how it works is that you buy a ship. You don't buy the game. You buy a ship in the game, and you get the game for free with the ship, right? And the ships cost real money. Like the base ship is like 40 quid. But some of these ships get up to ludicrous prices. You know, you're talking like 400 or 500 quid for some of these ships. Some 1,000. And they all cost money, and you can sell them all the game. Because it was trying to be like an actual working economy thing, which fine, right? And they gave us press accounts, and how they worked is that you couldn't buy or sell with them. Like, you couldn't buy a ship on them with real money. But, for fuck's sake. But they gave you, like, I want to say 60... those accounts had about 70% of the ships in the game. When you can steal ships. You can get into another person's ship if they don't lock their car. Right? You can be a pirate in the game when there's police, and you can go to prison, and then you're actually in prison for a while. Which is actually fun. I got purposely arrested in that game so I could go to prison. And there's this whole prison, and there's mining, and you mine while there, and you sleep there, and you have a sentencing time, and you might be there for hours in real time. But you can escape prison, or you can just do your time. Honestly, it's very well designed in a lot of ways. Wow, documents. But yeah, the press accounts, they had like a load of ships in them. You don't own them, like you can't sell them. The press accounts, they're a bit awkward when I use them because like you have like a hangar you're supposed to be able to use and like display your ships in and modify them and stuff like that. But like when I go to my hangar, it's like, what ships do you want to show off? There's none that I can do because I don't technically own any ships. But I have access to loads of them.
Climbing those towers. I sure am. Here's that ounce.
I'm supposed to start sitting in the NFT nonsense. It doesn't need NFT. Like the thing with NFTs that always frustrated me as a thing was that people kept kind of touting them as a solution to a problem that did not exist. Like Star Citizen doesn't need NFTs to like verify a ship as belonging to a single person. It just does its authentication stuff. The only use an NFT would have is if you were trying to transfer it to another game, but even then, like, the other game has to verify a thing anyway. You don't need the blockchain for that, so what's the... It doesn't... whatever. So, when I ever open Star Citizen, I have access to loads of ships. And I kind of go in there and I have a mess around and I have a bit of fun, and it kind of is broken as shit. I mean, I've done a couple of streams on it and it does not fucking work. Like, there was one stream where I'm like, I'm walking around my ship, it's very broken, and then I just fell out of the fucking ship in mid-warp. And how it works in that game is like, you can open the cargo bay of your ship in mid-warp and just walk out, and then you just float in fucking space. Like, properly. Ooh. Oh, lime green. Oh, it's Rebecca's colour. Wow. It's a Rebecca train. We got the matte colour, we got the Rebecca colour, we got the Dan colour. Wow. Yeah, so my experience playing that game is really, I think, very different to how most people get to play that game, because I have access to so many ships. Not all of them. I don't really know how the press accounts work anymore because I don't have contact with their press person anymore, and it just sort of exists in this little limbo. And I don't know what, because some of the new ships get added to the account and are accessible, some don't. I don't know what the... how it decides. Oh. I don't know how it, like, how they decide what ships are available to the press and what aren't. Because there's some ships in that game which are huge. Like, huge. Oh, I'm back at the start. Yay! Wow, we're back here. I can hear Charles. Right, look. And some of the really big ships. Shit, am I gonna go the way I want to go? There he is. I'm gonna go right when I get up here, and I want to go down here. And I want to reverse back up. So, and there's some huge ships that literally need a huge crew, and like some of them are cruise ships. And one of the things that's amazing about playing that game, and it's one of the things that frustrates me so much with it, is that you're playing it and you kind of get onto a ship and you're walking around it, and like the bottles of like vodka in the bar have fully readable labels. Like that is a game with a needlessly intense attention to detail, which I respect. One of the problems with having that level of detail is that they've been developing it for like 20 fucking years, or however fucking long it's been, and it's still pre-alpha and does not work, and I don't think it will ever be done. Some people, I think it's one of the most expensive, or not the most expensive video game ever made, and is not even vaguely close to being done. But you know, you when you start that game, you don't start it on your ship. You start it in like a hotel room, and you leave the hotel and you get in the lift and you choose the thing, and then you have to like navigate to the local fucking subway station, and then wait for your train, and then get on a train that goes to the airport, and then you might have to transfer trains at a different station. Like, oh, you need to be on the blue line. You get the fucking blue line. You get to the fucking, you get to the space. You get to the kind of terminal building, and you have to like go through departures, and you have to like go through a thing, and you have to go to like fucking customs, and then you like ask for ship, and you go to your hangar, and you have to, then the hangar doors don't open because you have to call air traffic control and ask for clearance, and then they give you flight clearance, and then they open the hangar bay doors and you leave, but you can't loiter for too long because you're in an active flight zone. So then I think that's amazing. It's amazing. But it's like you're playing it and you're like, this is the most detailed, thought out, beautiful world I've ever been in my life. And it does not fucking work at all. Like, I'm saying all this, and you're in this world where like, oh my god, everything's so detailed and amazing, and blah, 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 and I'm so immersed. You go to the bar and you buy drinks and you eat ice cream and you fucking, you know, you buy a fucking like, you buy a drink from a machine and you have to like fucking twist the top off the drink and then you drink it slowly. Like, it's so detailed. And you're playing it, and all of that is there currently. But like, as I say, I'm kind of walking around. And like, I'm walking around the ship, and I'm going through all this really detailed ship interior, and then like, I walk through one of my ship doors, and then I just clip through the ship, and I fall out. And then I'm stuck. Just in space, on my own. Because it's trying to be very realistic, there's not really a process to fix that. Like, you're just fucked. You just quit. And, you know, and because it's trying to be the most immersive thing possible, it pulls you out completely, and you can't because of how it's currently built. You know, I've watched videos from, like, architects reviewing the design of these ships, and you're, like, looking at them walk around these massive cruise ships that you can buy and pilot, and you're watching them. You're watching them walk around, and you're like, Jesus. Right. Like, it's an insane thing, but it's just like a game that I just don't think will ever be done, and it's like, simultaneously, it's the only space game I've ever been interested in. But it is so overly ambitious to the point of I don't think it will ever be finished. Star Citizen stream went, I've done Star Citizen streams. I've shown it off. I've shown me doing all this shit, and then there's a clip of me just being like, this game's really buggy, and then the second I say that, I fall through my fucking ship, and I'm just stranded in the middle of nowhere. Oh, green. Oh, it's genuinely the most extreme game I've ever played, and then it has the most extreme highs. Like, there's very few... I've never been more impressed by a game and also simultaneously disappointed by it at the same time. Ooh. Go with these sprint lands. I might do it again, because it gets updated like every few months. Very significantly. Oh yeah, Elite Dangerous, like... Because Elite Dangerous, like, added... Star Citizen... How Star Citizen designed itself is that it added it's trying to add every feature right away and then fix the bugs. Whereas Elite Dangerous went, okay, we're going to make a stable game first. Then we're going to add more stuff.
Who's that?
Woo! And so, like, obviously Elite Dangerous for the longest time, you couldn't go on planets and you couldn't get out of your ship and yada yada, and you couldn't walk around, you just were flying your ship and that was it. But Star Citizen could do all the walking around stuff, which didn't work. But then, obviously over time, Elite Dangerous has added all of this stuff. It's added the ability to get out of your ship, and it's added the ability to go on planets, it's added the ability to walk around and fucking all this stuff. I think there's less meat there, but it's more game, and it works. Star Citizen is the world's most complicated Ponzi's game, the 5 festival video games. I don't think it is. That's what's frustrating about it. Because if it was just like, oh, it's like a scam, or like it's fucking, it's like a Peter Molyneux thing. It's not. Because when you play what's there, you're like, oh, you can see where the money's going. Like, whenever I've played that game, I haven't played it gone, oh my god, they've completely wasted their time. Like, I'm playing it going, oh my god, I can see where all the money and effort is going. But it's the most ambitious thing I've ever played or heard of. And I think it's an unattainable goal, frankly. Like, they're trying something I kind of think's impossible, and because of how it works, I don't think it will ever be done. So it's just... Because it's trying to be... Star Citizen is... Fuck. Star Citizen is... Oh, there's Charles over there. Star Citizen is... Elite Dangerous combined with No Man's Sky combined with a fucking nerdy space game that everyone plays that needs spreadsheets. What's it called? What Scott Manley has a ridiculously rare ship in? Eve Online. Yeah, Eve Online. It's those 3 games combined. And like Fallout. It's got the weird complexity of something like Eve, but with the immersion of something like No Man's Sky in the first-person perspective, and the intricacies of Elite. All at once. And it has them. All of it is there. Technically. And you can play it all. Fuck. Ah! Piss. It just doesn't fucking work. Like, it's kind of frustrating because you're playing it and you're going, wow, this is amazing. But then the most basic possible things don't work. Like, I've never been able to walk properly in that game. And, like, it's walking. In a video game. I can... Every video game's got... Choo Choo Charles has walking down. I'm not playing Choo Choo Charles being like, shit, I can barely move. Oh, my God. You know, like, this game is... I can walk. I'm not falling through the train. You know? Stop. That's where I want to go. Please run off. Shit! Oh, I just passed the fucking switch, cunt! Oh, cunt. I just passed the switch. We're going to have to reverse all the way around here now, again. the game isn't finished. It's not. Well, that's the problem with Star Citizen. As I say, it's like, it's still, when I say it's in pre-alpha, I'm not actually being like, oh, it's like, no, it is literally in pre-alpha. Like, when you buy it, you're buying a pre-alpha. It's not like a fucking Steam Early Access. It's not even Early Access. It is pre-alpha. But it has been in pre-alpha for ever. And it's supposed to have this big single-player thing as well. Like, the online's supposed to be the most immersive fucking game you've ever played, and the single-player is supposed to be the most immersive. The single-player had, like, oh, well, we've got more cows, we've got all these fucking actors in. For this, like, Squadron 42 or whatever, and I don't know. It's just the can keeps getting kicked down the road further and further, but it's not like they're not working on it. Because they are. It kind of just feels like they're in over their heads. Like, the guy who's designing it and who's running it just... Like if someone gave me, right, like, £100 million and went, make a video game, I don't know how. I don't have... What would I do with that money? I can't just throw the money on the ground and be like, make a game. Like, I don't have the expertise or skills to fucking build an entire game development studio. Money be damned. You know, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing. Give me 100 million. I'm not gonna be able to make you a £100 million game. I don't know how to make a game development studio. I don't know how to set up the intricacies of that. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But it kind of feels exactly like that with Star Citizen. It feels like someone like me has just been given a huge amount of money and been like, make the game of your dreams. And I've gone, okay, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Or how. Oh, I've got horns. Like, I don't know how the, like... Some school works. Chris Roberts absolutely knows how to make a video game. No. That's the thing. There's knowing how to make a game. And there's knowing how to make a game. They're different things. You can know how to design a game. You can know how to program a game. But making a game is a different thing. That sounds like I'm being very pedantic. But the logistics of... It's why films have producers, right? Because a director might know how to make a film. But the producer knows how to get the film made. Right? I mean, they're different jobs.
You must be the archivist that Eugene told me.
Tony Tittle! Hey, Tony Tittle! What's wrong with your chest, Tony Tittle?
We're happy you came to help us out of this predicament with Charles and that madman Warren.
Okay.
No, that old trainee.
Yeah, it's basically fully upgraded.
Some metal scrap is the key to the barn.
Oh, he's just giving it free. Cool. Yeah, like it's and yeah, no, it's a hard game to do. I agree. It's just obviously in the time that they've been in pre-alpha, Bethesda made Fallout 4, and then Fallout 76, and then the new space thing, and No Man's Sky got thought of, made, fully upgraded and released, and has been fully upgraded and ported to everything. Elite Dangerous got fully made, released, all the additions added and everything, and it's not. Like, that's the thing. I believe the guy knows how to make a game. I don't believe he knows how to get a game made. That's the difference. I don't think he has logistical experience too. How will still start it now? Fuck it, old. Eugene's promised how to be blah blah. Don Warren's lost his marbles. Good for Warren, right? That was not much scrap. That was not much scrap at all. I want to meet that guy, and I want to meet that guy, and then I can. Oh, I can do that. I want to do the 8 pages, and that's the one last mission I can do, and then I'm there to do the big Charles battle thing. Cool. Chicken feed, goat feed, fencing supplies. Well, scratch that. No need to feed a fence arms that I've already been eaten. Oh, well. That's sad. So I literally, I mean, as I say, Star Citizen. I think the amount of money that they've gotten now, I think it's genuinely the most expensive video game ever made. I think it's one of is the current thinking. I think something like 500 million has been spent on it, just development costs. Development 500 million. Something ludicrous like that. I'm gonna have to double check that. I'm doing that from memory, but I'm pretty sure the amount of money that's been spent on Star Citizen is more than the most expensive film ever made, which I think currently is Way of the Water. And before that was Endgame, and before that was fucking Titanic. Like, this is what I mean. For that much money, it should be made. It's just inefficiencies, because logistics are a different thing. What is wrong with you?
I need my
Oh.
pickles!
Oh. Okay, that explains it.
I ate the last jar of pickles I had in my house, and there's only one jar of pickles left on the island. My secret jar of pickles, locked away inside my pickle cave.
Why open that pickle cave away?
I would have gotten them hours ago, but I lost my pickle cave.
Oh, I've got a pickle cave here, pickle cave, you know what I'm saying? Hey, oh!
Someone else on the island might have some lockpicks. And if you can bring me my special jar of pickles, I'll give you all the scrap metal I have as a reward.
Okay. Zoom. As of November 2022, the company has spent over 500 million USD on development. I was right! I was right, look at that. Yeah, 500 million, which is, again, more than, like, Avatar Way of the Water cost or fucking Avengers Endgame. Like, it is the most that is more than Grand Theft Auto 5 cost to develop, or Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, we're not talking like, oh, little indie Marvel with a few bits of money trying to make a really over-ambitious game. We're talking the most ambitious game I've ever seen or heard of, with the most money a game has ever had to develop, and it's still in pre-alpha. Like, this is the thing with it. It's the scales that we're talking about here, and we've got Star Citizen, and like, it's because there's making an indie studio is one thing, but like you at that scale of money, you need the organization of something like Rockstar, you know. And the way they're structured is that, you know, they have this huge amount of talent that's dedicated to structure and development, like as a structural thing, which I don't think Star Citizen have, frankly, because for the amount of money they've spent on it, they should have more to show. And what they have to show is very impressive, but it should be more stable than it is. Pickle, yeah. It's the pickle lady. Well, I got the pickle lady of pickles. I'll get some pickles if you don't make way! Just from inflation, how much the Eiffel Tower cost? I don't think the Eiffel Tower cost that much to make. I don't think the Eiffel Tower was very expensive. It was just built to be... Okay, it was built to be an art installation at a fair. It was a big art installation, granted, but it wasn't built to be this, like... Yeah, a long existing monument to withstand the test of time, you know? A lot of these monuments don't actually end up costing that much. Why hasn't the company bought up the rights to that game, though? It's supposed to be the best game. What company wouldn't enjoy it? Star Citizen? Well, I'm actually just throwing mine out, but they're not going to sell it. They made enough money trying to make it, and they have a very distinct vision. They're not going to... They're very much trying to be like, oh, it's this...
I thank you so very much for bringing me my pickles.
Okay.
You are my pickle hero.
Okay, yeah.
Here are some scraps as a reward for your valiant pickle questing.
Okay, thanks, pickle lady. Like, it's... Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, Star Citizen's one of the most expensive things ever made. Oh, look at all my paint. Oh, purple. Oh. Now, purple looks nice. Here's the thing. Why the fuck can you see all these faded bits? They're white in this one, but for some reason when it's... I'm pretty sure that is exactly the same color in all of them. Like, that fade isn't changing. It's just, when it's black, it's just not. Like, the transparency on that section is too... Actually, the purple is nice. Stick with silver. You know, I know I keep going back to silver, but I look like Doc Brown's train, which I'm like, right, we've got one more thing to do. Well, 2 more things to do. But we're in the same place, so fuck it. Beep, beep. Let's change tracks up here. Like, and Star Citizen, like, the development team behind Star Citizen isn't that big, all things considered. Like, it's a sizable team, but it's not... You know, a team making a game of that scale would normally be, again, the size of Rockstar. Rockstar is just an incredibly huge studio. I mean, you know, when we talk about Red Dead Redemption 2, you're talking about something that was developed by every single Rockstar studio all at the same time. Infamously. Thousands of people working overtime. And this isn't really what's happening with Star Citizen. Not that I'm saying it should, because Rockstar workers were worked like shit and treated like shit, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just this... I don't know, and it's so ambitious, and if you actually give it a go ever, like, it gets free it gets like free periods a lot where you kind of get given a little ship to use for a weekend, and... Ooh. Oh, little train yard. You'll see why. I pushed my spare rail card into the canyon, using it before my train. Ah. Oh, that's the rail car I found earlier. Oh, it's John Wick.
Welcome to Aranirum, archivist museum person.
Thank you.
My apologies. I'm not the best with introductions, but I don't believe either of us are here for socializing.
Oh, there was some sort of CryEngine, because they switched from CryEngine to, like, Amazon's engine, but admittedly, I think part of the reason for that was CryEngine ran like fucking shit. Admittedly, it still runs like shit, but it's not as shit.
I just so happen to have a little business opportunity, if you're interested.
It's almost good the game hasn't given me a gun, because if it had, I would have shot this fucking guy already.
A very special little box of mine is in a rail car in the nearby canyon, but the goons have set up a camp to protect that area. So
okay.
I'll give you...
Oh, okay. I don't really know why I have to work for payment. I mean, I'm trying to kill the big train monster that's terrorizing everyone. Just give me the fucking scrap, mate. Oh. Oh, bother. He said there's goons. It's not near a railway track. Right. Yeah, like, the whole thing's interesting if you want to look into it. There's a lot about it. Like, it's fascinating because, you know, I feel like a lot of shit like that, you end up saying, oh, it's an unused track. Right? Then just take the train down the track. Just take my train down the track and go bang, 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 bang and shoot the men. Shoot the men. I think I'm just going to leave them out. Probably. I'm going to do another stream on Star Citizen again because I want to see what it's done. I want to see what it's sort of... Fuck's sake. I can't even see me. Okay, I think they just follow you indefinitely. Yeah, it's a fascinating little thing. And as I say, it's not like it's not like one of those early access games where it's clearly been a scam or they're not trying. Like, you can tell. It's just they just keep adding things, and it's kind of never ending. And you know, something's got to give. You know, well, man, where'd he go? Oh.
No!
All right, back I go. Yeah, I as I said, and it's like, because every time I play it, I'm expecting to go and look at like the changelog and read like, oh, we fixed like standing. Like, the amount of times that you'd, like, walk around, like, a load of NPCs would be, like, he stood up in a chair. Like, they'd be clipped into the chair and stood up. And like, I kind of... Every time I expect to read a change like that, it's like, we've fixed standing. Or we've made it so you don't fall out of the spaceship when you walk around it. Or... I don't know. Something like that. And every time I read the changelog, it's like, oh my god, we've added seaweed physics. And I'm like, what? And they're like, we've added detailed seaweed physics. So the seaweed in the sea that you see under the water realistically moves and changes with the seasons. And I'm like, what? And you're like, I'm sure they spent a lot of time on those seaweed physics, but... I don't know. I focus on the basics first. Maybe. You know, like, I'd like them just for at least a bit to just focus on getting, like, the really basic shit working. Like, you know, don't fall out of ships. Have people walk correctly. And, you know, then add more stuff. You don't have to, like, polish it to a sheening gleam. Just... Gleaming sheen? Fuck it. You know, just... Can you make it so I don't fall out of things by existing?
That's the exact box I needed.
Okay.
Now take these...
Is it full of porn? It's probably full of porn. That's a weird thing. And, you know, as I say, you're playing it and you're looking at it and going, wow, that is some... I did everything, yay! You're like, wow, that's some seaweed physics. But again, and the best seaweed physics I've ever seen. You know, it's not like these are some cockamamie seaweed physics. They put a lot of work into those seaweed physics, but it's a space game. I'm not generally... Am I playing the Slenderman game now? Oh, I am. Sorry, excuse me. Oh. I was gonna shoot him with my train. Yeah, yeah, it's like, well, when you go to like coastlines in areas where there's seaweed and seas, and I'm just kind of like, but I don't, because it's a space game. I'm in space. You know. So we wanted to really polish the sort of sea before we abandoned it, and I'm like, that's great. Lovely. But again, I'm in space. Ow, my eyes. Oh. Hello? Oh. Have the pages reset? No. Good. Yeah, like, you know, I there's a certain frustration with it in that you're kind of playing it and going, I respect them wanting to have the most detailed seaweed physics, and I respect the seaweed physics, and I appreciate the seaweed physics, but that's an extra you add like later. You know, walk first, seaweed later. Walk before you run, you know? Leg it. Ooh, leg it. He's a leggy boy. He's a slaggy boy. Ooh, he's a leggy boy. It's very loud. Where's the last cunt? Where's that last cunt, eh? Look, Slendy Boy, if you want to come out to my train, I'll introduce you to the train. You and the train, I'm sure we'll get on swimmingly well. The gun on the train, you'll just love. It's a great gun. You know, anytime you're ready, I can acquaint you. Maybe you and Choo-Choo Charles will get along. I'm sure he will just gobble you right up. He's very personable like that. Where's this last fucking... Where's this last fucking page? Hey. Music's very distracting. Right. Let's see if I can see it from up here. Oh. No. Getting a distinct... Oh, you fucker! No! No! No, I can't have Slendy Boy! Get me! Slendy! Ha! Ha! Slendy Boy, save me from Charles! Fucker! Oh! I'm a genius! Can't believe that worked. He teleports you out of the area! Yeah.
Hey, get out of here.
Genius. I'm an absolute genius. Come on, Charles, you little cunt. I'll have you. Get out of my house, Charles! I can't really... I can just shoot through the train. That's something at least, but it's a bit inconvenient. Bit of an inconvenient firing position. Maybe go forward. Fuck off, Charles. I'm I'm just trying to find a fucking picture. All I want to do was find a bit of art. Right? I know we don't like art in this universe. Apparently art is banned or something, I suppose. Trains don't like it. Choo-choo trains aren't a big fan of art. Every time you're like, they're just like, no, I hate it. Yeah, you scurry off. Huh. Perfect. Well, that was a nice little detour, wasn't it? That's perfect timing both ways. I'm a genius. And no one died. Surprisingly. I can't believe fucking Charles turned up. I didn't think he could turn up in the Slendy Man area. Slendy. Where's this last fucking cunt? See, he's not so bad, Slender Man. He just teleports you out of the area. I can deal with that. Where's this last fucking page? Get a clue. Any indication, perhaps? Any vague idea of where this page may be? Perhaps in a way that gets him stuck on the terrain, maybe. Yeah, I'm struggling to get up here. Pardon me, excuse me, sorry. Very rude. Oh, no, yeah, can't get up that. Oh, yeah, whoops. Oh, yeah. Where the fuck? Am I blind? I'm missing something incredibly obvious. No, yeah, no, stop. I want a game like that, because I like a game with, I struggle with non-first person games. A lot. Which I know is a weird complaint. I need that kind of immersion, I suppose. I struggled with Elite originally. I don't struggle with it as much now, but I struggled with it initially just... I felt so restricted. I like to be able to get up and walk around and move. And it was a game where it's like, no, you're not allowed to leave the ship. And I'm like, I'm not allowed to leave the ship. It's like, you can't even walk around the ship. I'm like, I can't even walk around the ship? It's like, but what if I need a piss? It's like, no, you don't need a piss. And I'm like, but Star Citizen lets me piss. What if I really need a piss? What if I want to go have a drink? Well, you don't need a drink. I'm like, well, what if I do, though? What if I do need a drink? It's like, no. I'm like, what? I'm thirsty. Well, so I got into Elite for a little bit in VR with a joystick. Because I think that is what it's great at. I remember playing it a bit, but it became just Space Euro Truck Sim, which isn't a bad thing. But it was just Space Euro Truck Sim. Which isn't really what I wanted. I mean, I liked it. I got bored of it. Because it's like, Star Citizen was the same thing, which is, oh, the space stations are a bit different. But like, what I liked about Star Citizen was that it was like, oh yeah, no, it's not, it's just an RPG, basically. It's like, oh, do you want to go to the fucking, like, Skelety Scooby-Dooby outpost and be like, oh, wooby-dooby-dooby-dooby. I'm like, wooby-dooby-dooby-dooby? And it's like, yeah, you know, you go there and there's no laws, but everyone's a bit of a dick. And they're wearing skulls. And I'm like, oh, and there's how hidden... You can kind of explore some bits of this, like, it's a broken asteroid. I'm like, oh, that sounds fun. And it's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's cool. Cool. You know? And you can be with people. And you can be, like, you know, explore and do this epic shootout. And then, like, jump out. And then, like, a ship of your friend appear with the cargo bay open. And you just sort of float to the cargo bay. And they close the cargo bay. And then you warp off. I'm like, yeah, that sounds rad. And you can do that. You can do that. That's fun. You know, I think that's really fun. I desperately trying to fit a little rover into my spaceship in Star Citizen, like cram it in there. And then like from like a high altitude drop the and do you like that bit in fucking what was it? Star Trek 8? Was that Insurrection? Oh shit, thank you, Michael B. The one with the algo. You know, cards in a fucking rover for some reason. He's in a rover for some reason, and he shoots things in the rover because he's movie Jean-Luc, which means he's just like bang 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 bang. I'm an action hero for some fucking reason. Right, this is the closest I can be to the thing. Yeah. Come on, dickhead. Fucking kill that fucking guy. Yeah. Fucking dead, mate. There's a fucking doornail. Yeah, because Star Trek, I fucking hate the TNG movies, I'm gonna be honest. Every single thing that Jean-Luc Picard has been in after the finale of fucking TNG has been terrible. Absolutely terrible. And antithetical to what I liked about the character and Star Trek generally. Every single one. And like, disregards what I like about Star Trek and kind of disregards the universe of Star Trek in just like very subtle but like insulting, annoying ways. And fucking... Mate, how did you not? I was shooting so many guns at you. And it was like, hey, you know Jean-Luc Picard is like the gentle kind of guy who likes poetry and flutes and fucking history. Who doesn't go on away missions. Him. Yeah, he's gonna be an action hero. I'm like, why? Why? Does he? Why? Oh, we need the action scenes for the movie. And I'm like, I don't... Can we not? Can we not? Can we stop? Can we not do that? No, but people like Kirk. And I'm like, I don't want Kirk. I love TNG as a TV show because it was just people kind of sat around having chats. Being like, well, I think the trade dispute is actually very important. Guy.
Whoa! No visitors allowed!
Cool, come on. Down we go. Come on. Guy? Guy? No, first contact it kind of worked. Yeah. I like first contact near enough. That's the only one I like. And that's barely. Fucking dead, mate. I barely like first contact. I don't like the original series. Like the show very much. But I like the movies. And I like TNG a lot, the show, and I don't like the movies. Because Kirk's team work as films. Kirk and crew work as films really well. And Picard and crew don't. At all. Well, actually, I kind of think they would if they just went, hey, here's Riker having a nice time, because every, like, TNG away mission, like, Riker would go on the away mission, and Picard would be up in the ship being like, well, Hannah would be there being like, oh, I sense that someone's a bit sad. And John Lee would be like, oh, that's very interesting, Hannah. And, you know, Rag would be on the surface, like, fucking, like, doing a Kirk punch. You know. Yeah, like, oh no, I sense something horrible has happened. Oh no, whoa! And then, you know. Ah. Now that worked. That worked. And then Beverly would fuck a ghost, and we'd all like, oh, why, Beverly? Don't fuck the ghost. The ghost's frigid. They're ghosts. Click. Yeah, one guy. No, they try and run away. They try, bless them, but I killed them with Bob. I want to take as much scrap as possible just for repairs. Nemesis, all of them were... I didn't like any of them. I didn't like Nemesis. I didn't like Insurrection. I didn't like Generations. First Contact's the one I like the most, but again, it's kind of because Picard's not in it much. It's mainly Riker doing shit. And it's also like, it's fun, sort of like, oh, here's the start of the thing. And then, you know, and then it plays into really nice into Enterprise, because Enterprise is weird in that Enterprise is, while a prequel to TOS, is more a sequel to First Contact. Because it's specifically relating to events that take place in First Contact. In that, you know, there's they find the crashed Borg sphere on the planet, and Zephyr Cochrane's there, and like, oh, I'm Zephyr Cochrane. You know, it's kind of, I like that a lot. And it's based in the art direction of First Contact, Enterprise. Which is really nice. Just being a silly piece of shit, really. Right, so I need to, when I get Choo Choo Charles Boy out, I basically need to... Here's the problem. I want to get up to this bridge over here. Well, actually, that's a point. I want to get to that bridge. But currently, the points will just loop me around here. Ooh, I want to reverse. I need to change those points. I need to preset up the points. Mr. Riri, to be honest, I might be the only Trekkie that likes all the Star Treks. I envy that. I envy that. Like, I love TNG. I love DS9 a lot because it kind of was supposed to be in contrast to TNG, which I really liked. I like Voyager. I like Enterprise. Don't like the original series. Don't like Disco. Don't like Picard. I like Strange New Worlds. And Lower Decks is fun, but Lower Decks is just like fun fan service to people who like TNG, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I like Strange New Worlds. I don't love Strange New Worlds, but I like Strange New Worlds quite a lot. And I like the Orville a lot. The Orville is Star Trek, don't forget. Right, let's go change these points around. I don't want to be on this point. I need to be here. Change the point. I need to change that point up there as well. I enjoyed Disco. It was just, I pretended it wasn't Star Trek. Well, that's the problem. I don't like sci-fi. This is a lot of, like, a lot of people are like, oh, like, Disco and some of this other Star Trek is, like, it's decent sci-fi if you ignore the fact it's Star Trek. It's like, I don't like sci-fi. Like, I don't like sci-fi, generally. Which I know is a weird sentence, because I love Star Trek, but, like, Star Trek is so different. Thematically and visually. Like, I don't like... You know, I was like, oh, the Expanse is really good, it's dark, and I'm like, I don't want this, I don't want dark, dreary fucking sci-fi, I've never liked it. I don't really like Battlestar for that reason, I don't like any of them, really, for that. I don't really like that sort of the sci-fi vibe that all of them have. And then TNG's like, hello, everything's carpeted. And we're all wearing these bright uniforms. We're all having a nice time. And I'm like, oh. And we're talking about philosophy and we're drinking weird shandies. And I'm like, oh, weird shandies are good. You know, like. And DS9 is like, what, on a fucking cruise ship? And I'm like, oh. There's a tailor. And I'm like, there's a tailor. You know, like, it's a soap opera, basically, at that point. And Voyager's like, oh, we're exploring and we're having a nice time. We're looking around and who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Oh, who are you? Great. Alright, and Enterprise was like, oh, it's the Wild West. I'm Jonathan Archer. We're the Federation. I'm Jonathan Archer. Who are you? Oh, shit, we don't understand you. Wait, what? Fuck, shit. Oh, fuck, we don't understand a word. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, my dog pissed in his tree. Oh, fuck. Oh, bother. I've fallen over. Jonathan Archer. Love that, man. How do I get in here? Is there a door? Oh, yeah. Right. Chuga's gonna be like, no, my eggs. You've seen Rings of Power. I don't like fantasy. I guess it's the fucking thing. I hate high fantasy, and I don't like sci-fi. The reason I liked Star Trek is because it's kind of its own thing. Really. No, I don't like dystopia. That's the thing. Almost all sci-fi is dystopia, or it's like realistic, and I'm like, sci-fi is very optimistic and utopian. And
away from the shrine, stranger. You don't know what you're doing.
I killed everyone near here.
Put the egg down slowly and lay flat on the ground. You'll hurt far.
I love his suit.
If you follow through with whatever you're planning.
Bam! 360 no scope. And that's it. And like Picard and like Discovery tried to do this, have the same fucking tone as most of the sci-fi, where it was more dystopian. And I'm like, yay, Charles. And I like the tone of TNG Star Trek, where it's like we've kind of sorted our problems, we're past this point. And DS9 was challenging that. There's a big spider. It's fine. And DS9 was trying to challenge that ideal. And Voyager put it in a different context. And Enterprise was kind of the formation of that ideal. I like him being eaten. He got eaten by the train. And I like that vibe, you know? Oh, I didn't maybe have to do my setup. My train's moved. Yeah, my train's moved. Okay, cool. Train, choo, Charles, choo. He's angry and bigger. Oh my God, he's got big legs now. He's hell, Charles. He's hell, Charles. But the fire works on him just as much. Bitch. Uh-oh. He can teleport. Make sure I'm repairing regularly whenever I get a chance. Uh-oh. Why can he teleport now? They can fly now? They can fly now! Like Star War. Uh-oh. Oh. Charles, fuck off. We don't need this. No, not now. Ah, bollocks. Fire. Slow him with the fire. Get him with the fucking Rockies. Yeah, they were like, oh, we're challenging the TNG. We're doing something different. I'm like, I don't want something fucking different. We already have this. We have every other sci-fi show. The whole fucking point of Star Trek is it's already different. Oh, he's stuck in the floor. Awkward. It's already different. You don't need to make it different and edgy. Then it's not different. You're just doing the same thing as everyone else. We already do that. He's almost dead already. Ah, isn't so odd. Oh. We're going away from the bridge that we need to blow up. I thought we were going to the bridge. Wait. We're teleporting around. Are we nearing? Hey, fuck off, Charles. Cunt. Uh-oh. No, Charles, fuck off. Oh. Charles, fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. Fuck. Are we going across the bridge? Yeah! Ah! Oh. Excellent. Simply excellent. Thanks, Gavin. Oh my god, they were all different voice actors. Wow. I like how well it's framed for 21:9. It's a shame that, wait. Go. Anyway. Fuck it. For the credits. Wow. I think that's a fun little game. I think that's cute. It's a cute little thing. Oh, I'm a fan of a cute little thing. It doesn't have to say it's welcome. I didn't like the thingy parts, but I like it overall. It's silly. It's a silly little thing. I don't think DS now is dystopia. It's more, let's put this utopia into a really difficult position and see if we can stay a utopia. Yes! It's every good Star Trek has either been like, we're in a utopia and we're challenging those ideals. Oh no, there's another egg. All of them are challenging ideals. Enterprise challenges them in a way that's like, how do they get there? Challenge them. Voyager challenges them when they're on their own. DS9 challenges them when it puts them into this difficult position. TNG is just kind of them dealing with it in small ways. Oh. Oh my god, there's gonna be a whole island of choo-choo Charleses. Whatever will we do now? Yeah, there's more than one person in the fucking credits. I mean, there's voice actors and writers. So it was definitely not made by one person, because the credits were long enough. The credits were like 30 seconds long. And it wasn't just like, this one guy. That was a cute little thing. There's my little train. Look at it. Having a nice little train time. Choo-choo. What happens if I continue? Does it just go back before you did the thing? Oh yeah. Choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo. Neat. Fun. That's a cute little thing. I don't know if it couldn't be any bigger than it is. Yeah. It wouldn't work. But I think it's cute. I think it's a cute little thing. That was a fun little stream. Which took longer than it was, but I did 100% it. Anyway, I'm going to go. Because that was the length of time. And I'm tired and hungry. I'm hungry. I am hungry. Not the state of hungry, you must understand. I'm the act of being hungry. So I want to raid. Is there anyone who raid? Does my raid button work? No. If I go to twitch.tv, am I signed in? Also no. Why does Twitch sign me out every chance it fucking gets? Oh, it's Twitch. Oh, it's like, I'm going to sign you out because if someone watches a Twitch thing on your computer without you knowing it, that'd be really... Twitch signs me out more than literally any other fucking website. Very annoying. Laura's live and Stuart's live. Are either of them actually in the, like... Stuart's been going an hour and a half. Laura's been going half an hour. I'll say you Stuart's way. Doing a quiz. Raid. Actions. Because I love me some Stuart. Stuart got... I saw that fucking figure that Stuart got me for Christmas. That, like, custom little minifig. That, like, paint figure for the Fallout board game. It's lovely. It's lovely. I love Stuart. I'm gonna go. I'm hungry. I'm gonna stream. It's time. I'm getting on with things. It's fine. Fuck it. Bye, everyone. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm very hungry.